thing also?
I don't know. I gotta go. I think I got Letterman on the phone.
We gotta go. Maybe Letterman will
All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Hello?
Howard?
Dave.
Hey, good morning.
Well, you sound great.
Don't mind me talking low. My chest aches like a bastard.
Wow, you sound very
can't
healthy.
believe, friggin' Carson is 100 years old and 100 pounds overweight, and he's dancing around while they cut me open like a frog in biology. That son of a must have made a deal with the devil.
Well, listen.
I should have had this thing done at Home Depot.
They said Dave was joking.
He is joking. Well, actually, you sound great, but this cholesterol
I'm
stuff.
a little tired of no cable TV and bad Jello.
Right. I know, Dave. First of all, thank you for calling in. This is an exclusive, and I know that the cholesterol stuff sucks. I mean, I know that. Listen, we've talked privately off the air, and I know when you're not throwing things against your office wall or doing the dopey show, you take pretty good care of yourself.
Oh, I get it. My show is dopey and yours is highbrow.
Well, at least somebody's watching me.
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling to cheer me up. Next.
Hey, the guy's sick. Huh?
Okay, all right.
Give him a break.
Next, you'll tell me that that broad who was stalking me has risen from the is here in the hospital dressed as a nurse.
So listen, this is great. I read in the newspaper that you're in good spirits, and clearly you are, and I heard you're charming the nurses and the doctors and all of that.
No, it's bull. That's all publicity spin. I've done nothing but curse and spit at the nurses in between my violent attacks of diarrhea.
Oh.
And I punched one doctor in the balls so hard that he's now in the next room. The guy made a pass at me, and I found out he was a vet. Yeah. And I punched one doctor in the balls so hard, and
all right,
he sucks donkey dump in here. The guy lost his thumb, didn't even have a thumb. And,
hey, you know who misses you?
I'm letting them all know that just how I feel.
Vinny Favale misses you, by the way.
Who?
Never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
It's unbelievable. My insides look like the big gig gone horribly wrong.
So it's lousy in the hospital, huh?
In addition to that, in rerouting all my arteries, I had them install Easy Pass. I'd give my, Howard, I'd give my left nut for a nurse who spoke English. This place is the Alamo with stethoscopes.
Is this Letterman or John Rocker?
All right.
Every nurse stinks of, hot sauce and cheap perfume and, the godforsaken hellhole. If I didn't know better, I'd think I was a prisoner of war in Mexico. And, I'm not even getting plastic surgery.
Remember, Dave, seriously, you're getting out soon, right?
I can return to my shallow, meaningless life. All I have is, my show, and now I won't have that for, 6 to 8 weeks, and that's only if these bozos are guessed right.
Well, here's the big question, I guess.
Yeah.
What about Jerry Seinfeld as a fill-in host for your show?
Too Jewish. Midwest wouldn't like it. Yeah, seriously.
Well, they like the TV show Seinfeld.
Yeah, don't you think he's funny? I mean, the Midwest accepted his Jewishness in a sitcom.
Lots of, non-Jews surround him. Talk show, is different. The Midwest won't, stay tuned to Jerry's glib New York wimpy heat crap for one freaking segment. Howard.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear Jerry talk about bagels unless he's, putting toothpaste on them instead of cream cheese or something.
Oh my!
Oh God! My chest feels like I'm getting acupuncture from
Laura Rabbit. Pain?
I don't mean to laugh at your pain.
Yeah.
So no Jerry as host. What about me? Would you be comfortable with me as a guest host?
Oh, I'd have to be, I'd have to be more drugged up than I am now, for crying out loud. No, they'd hate you, even if, you weren't a Jew or half a Jew or whatever you are.
Now, Dave, you've said a lot of interesting things here, and I have to disagree with you about me because I think the audience would love me and the ratings would go through the roof.
Yeah.
But what about Chris Rock as the host? People mentioned him in the newspaper.
Listen, Howard, maybe he's okay, but when you see him doing those death comedy jams or hosting on that, but my audience is still getting used to having to share the drinking fountain with those people.
When they opened your chest, they found a racist.
Yeah,
it's asking an awful lot to expect them to be, tolerant of a guy who looks like, burnt match.
Wow, dude, this is unbelievable. Now, well, it sounds to me, Dave, and I know you're just joking. I know you're not racist.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I do know that. I know he's kidding, trying to get laughs, but very desperate. It seems to me...
If I wanted to get laughs, Howard, I'd be telling you that Carol Burnett would be filling in for me for the next 6 weeks.
Are you threatened by someone good taking over the show?
Oh, come on, stop it. You're on acid. Excuse me.
Hello?
I've been sawed in half like a grapefruit. Before I would like some breakfast, por favor.
All right.
All right.
You're talking to the nurse?
Yeah, listen, I've got to go. I got to get out of here. You know, maybe you can play me some Britney Spears music. I want to test out my heart.
Well, I'll tell you one thing before you go, and I do wish you well, and I hope that you feel better. And I just want to say, you know, I bet Jay Leno is partying.
Yeah. He sent me a don't get well card.
He sent you a don't get well card.
Of course not. That you know, that would border on being funny, which is out of that gentleman's realm.
Oh.
Damn it.
Hey, here's a thought. Why not let Jackie the Joke Man Martling handle the hosting chores?
I thought you said you'd stop taking acid back in the 70s.
Oh, David.
Ouch! Christ. What, do they sew me up with barbed wire?
Well, Dave, it was nice talking to you.
Now, listen, Howard, I got to
Is he
go.
worried? Is he worried about getting better?
Huh?
Are you worried about getting better?
No, I'll be all right. I'll be okay.
Hey, are you making him keep your hospital room at 55 degrees so the staff can appreciate your humor?
You would know a joke, if it's you and your inflatable flabby ass. Listen, I got to get out of here.
Where are you going? You're in bed.
Time for a fresh bedpan?
No, I'm getting too excited. The doctor said I can't watch Baywatch for another 6 months.
All right, Dave. Thank you.
By the way, I just want to pass something on to you folks. If ever you have to go under, I found out that I was allergic to regular forms of anesthesia. So in order to get me unconscious, the doctors had to play a tape of Steve Forbes explaining his flat tax plan.
All right, listen, Dave.
Next time you go in.
Listen, I know you're not even supposed to be on the phone, and I thank you for calling in.
Yeah, you're the lowest of the low. Don't ever call me again.
All right, thanks, Dave. Feel better, really.
Yeah, right.
All right. Wow, an exclusive.
Yeah. Sounds good, though. I mean,
yeah, it sounds great.
A little racy, but you sound good. Sometimes you're still under the anesthetic a few days later.
Yes, Ray, go ahead.
Dude, Letterman is so fake. Howard, what's up with that? He didn't answer one question. All he did was want to do his...
Right.
He sat there and told all his jokes, and he didn't answer one of your questions.
Well, let me tell you something. I would normally beat him up over that, but since he just had his heart opened up, and his arteries and junk.
Well, I think it just shows how sad his life is that he just had all that crap happen to him, and he can't even have a serious conversation about it. He has to tell...
And all that anti-Jewish material.
Yeah.
And anti-black.
Anti-Mexican?
Anti-Mexican. It's not right.
He gets fixed up, and he wakes up, and now he hates everybody.
Yeah.
He can't enjoy his new gift of life.
Right. Instead of being positive, well, maybe you're right. I mean, but the man is attached to machines.
Well, I think someone better unplug him pretty quick.
Wow. Oh. All right, thank you.
No problem. Howard.
Yes.
Why don't you ever have a Typo Negative on the show?
Maybe I will.
You should have that after the terror.
Thank you.
Okay.
Important comment. Who even knows if that was Letterman? I don't know.
Sounded like him, but, I can't imagine that he'd want to be on the phone.
Maybe he's not in his right mind.
Surgery. Yes, because he doesn't know what he's saying.
Damien, go ahead.
Really cool book. Hey, Fafa, come in here and tell everyone what the name of this book is. He was telling me about it. He's been telling me about it for weeks. Fafa Fulai. What's the name of that book? That's a cool book.
The Worst Case Scenario Survival Handbook.
Right. This is a book that tells you when things go really bad, how to survive.
Really?
Like they tell you how to survive a shark attack.
How to escape from a bear. What to do when you get caught in quicksand.
Yeah.
How to escape from a sinking car.
And I always think these things are going to happen to me, so I like this book.
How to wrestle free from an alligator.
You're like, I'm never going to see an alligator in my life, but yet I think I should know this stuff.
How to perform a tracheotomy.
Really? What else you got there? How to survive the desert, right?
How to deliver a baby in a taxi cab. How to land a plane. That's what I always...
Cool. What do they tell you on that?
Okay, number one, if the plane has only one set of controls, push, pull, carry, or drag the pilot out of the pilot seat.
Okay, that I could do.
First thing you do, get him out of there.
So in other words, so you can sit down.
Or her.
But what if you're really going into a tailspin?
I don't know.
You got to get him out of the way because you can't handle the controls if you don't.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, number 2 is take your place at the controls.
Yeah, okay.
So good.
Gee, I couldn't figure that out.
Number 3, put on the radio headset, if there is one. And then it talks about use the radio to call for help, yell mayday.
I wouldn't even know how to use the radio.
Luckily, by now, you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have much time.
There's a control button on the yoke. Or a CB-like microphone.
Okay, good. Yeah, right. You just press it.
Right.
Yeah.
To press the button to talk, release it to listen.
Oh, I can do that.
Mayday, mayday, and give you a situation.
Mayday, both.
Okay. If you get no response, try again on the emergency channel. Tune the radio to 121.5.
How am I going to do that?
Yeah, right.
That would take me an hour.
I'm telling you, you'd already.
Okay, then it's get your bearings and identify the instruments. It tells you what the yoke is, the altimeter, heading, airspeed, and it gives you a little picture of the cockpit there.
Wow.
So you can figure out what's what.
I once did one of those air simulation things.
Right.
Let me tell you, man, I crashed the plane like 87 times.
It's hard as hell to land a plane.
Yeah. I was landing a 747.
I know, because we did the same test. Yeah. You cannot hit that mark. That is a skill.
How to survive when you're lost in the desert.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Do not panic, especially if people know.
Do not panic.
Especially if people know where you are and when you're scheduled to return.
All right, go ahead.
If you're on foot, try to backtrack by retracing your steps. That's
okay. That's cool.
If you've completely lost your bearings, try to get to a high vista and look around.
That wouldn't help me. I can't even figure out how to get to my house.
Build smoky fires during daylight hours.
All right.
Tires work well. You know why? Because it gives you big black smoke.
Where do you get a tire in the desert?
I don't know.
You weren't carrying a tire with you?
If I had a tire, I'd roll home in it.
I was just reading a story about 2 guys who got lost in the desert. They burned their sleeping bag.
Really?
Anything that's synthetic will give you like a dark fire.
Right. I'd rip your lips off and burn them.
If you don't know this stuff already, you shouldn't be out in the desert alone.
You know what I would do? I would use the tires from the plane that I crashed from reading that book.
And then if you see somebody, like a plane is passing, or if you see other people...
Wave your arms?
Well, just try to signal them using one of the following methods.
Okay.
A large eye indicates to rescuers that someone is injured.
Oh, so you got to draw a large eye on the sand?
Yes. An X means you are unable to proceed. An F indicates you need food and water. 3 shots from a gun is another recognized distress.
Sure.
You know what's nice? You put a big F and they just drop some food and water and go on their way.
And then it tells you what to do to avoid the...
Doesn't a large A means you want anal?
Ah!
I need anal.
It tells you where the best places to look for water are, eat cactus and fruit and flowers, and it gives you little pictures of places that are good to hide or find water.
Hey, you know, on my vacation, I saw Gilligan's Island, the real Gilligan's Island, where they used to...
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, you know, Gilligan's Island was shot in California, the actual show. But you know that island you see right at the beginning?
Yeah.
That was the Bahamas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw Gilligan's Island. Yeah, no big deal. Okay. I took pictures of it like a douchebag. I was all excited.
I'm not going to follow you.
You mean that place I've been going to, Universal Studios, isn't Gilligan's
No,
Island?
that is where they shot it.
Okay.
But the actual island.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
They went down there, they found that island. Same palm trees and everything.
You want to know how to fend off a shark?
Yeah.
Hit him.
With what?
It says if a shark is coming toward you, anything you have in your possession, a camera, a probe, a harpoon, anything, your fist.
Your gun.
It says you hit the shark in the eyes or the gills. Hit him, can you imagine punching a shark in the eyeball?
Wow. Yeah, their eyes are real sensitive. You know that, like, sharks, because I had fish until my separation. My fish have been separated from me, but the shark, a lot of times is very vulnerable to small fish because they eat the eyes.
The fish eat their eyes?
They eat the shark eyes, yeah.
So the shark doesn't have his eyes?
That's right. A lot of times they get eaten.
Well, it says here that sharks are predators, and they won't really attack you unless they're sure they have the upper hand, so that if you take advantage of him in any way, like hitting him in the eye or anything like that, he'll probably go away.
Really? So what if you just kick him in the head?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That'll work.
The nose is not sensitive.
That's how I handle my lawyers.
Don't punch him in the nose. That's not a sensitive spot.
No.
The gill's there and the eye there.
Oh, wow.
If you hit him in the nose, it'll only piss him off.
Really?
Then they eat you.
That's a common misconception.
My biggest fear is to be fish food. I mean, you know, like, I don't want to be somebody's food.
Every fear is the biggest fear to you.
Yeah, that's true. Every page in that is my biggest fear. Lost in the desert, plane crash, fish.
Now, here's a good one for you.
All right, go ahead. One more, and then I'm going to take a break.
How to avoid a shark attack in the first place.
Yeah.
Stay out of the water.
Do not enter the water if you are bleeding from an open wound or if you are menstruating.
You know, when I was in the Bahamas, this rich kid gets on the boat with us, and he goes, "Hey there, Governor." They were all from Australia, I think. Otherwise, he was talking kind of strange. He goes, and then we're jumping in the water, and the guy's foot is bleeding. I go, "Don't go in the water, man. Don't swim near me. Sharks smell blood." "I don't worry about it, Governor. There's no sharks here today."
Oh, today?
Yeah. I said, "So you know that?" I said, "Keep your smelly feet on the boat."
He listened to the shark report.
Yeah. What a dick.
All right, what would you rather know about?
And my luck is the shark will come after me.
Right. He'll get away.
Yeah. Because he's in shape. You know? Well, I'll tell you something. I have the cure for every one of these situations. Stay in your apartment.
There you go.
Don't leave.
You want to learn how to escape from a sinking car, how to get away from a bear, or how to survive if you're in the line of gunfire?
How to survive if you're in the line of gunfire.
Okay, number one, get as far away as possible. And it says,
This is so hard.
an untrained shooter isn't likely to be accurate at any distance greater than 60 feet. But 60 feet's a long way.
Yeah.
Run fast, but do not move in a straight line. Weave back and forth to make it more difficult.
Right, that makes sense.
But you wouldn't have thought of that?
Some people are idiots.
Here's a great one. Do not bother to count shots. You will have no idea if the shooter has more ammo. Counting is only for the movies. Turn a corner as quickly as you can, particularly if your pursuer has a rifle or assault weapon. If you're not the primary target,
right,
just get down and stay down.
Right.
And if you're outside, you can get to a car, run to it, and lie behind a tire.
All right. Well, there's some good advice. I love this book.
If you're inside a building, go to another room and lie flat. And if you're face to face with the shooter, do anything you can to make yourself less of a target.
Well, actually, they should be...
How do you do that?
Turn sideways and stay low. Stray bullets are likely to be at least a few feet above the ground.
What about just grabbing the gun from the prick?
Well, then you got to get too close. They can shoot you.
Yeah, a lot of these guys, though, they're not as good at it as you think.
Yeah, but if you point blank, everybody's good.
Yeah.
Hey, did you read about the mugger, the guy who was mugging people who escaped from the cops yesterday?
Yeah,
no, what was that?
The building.
He went into, they chased him into a building, he went to the 19th floor. I think they were closing in on him, so he jumped out the window into another building. He landed on an air conditioning duct, went in the building, went downstairs to the deli, put on a hat and an apron, and just walked out like he was delivering something.
Wow, that's cool.
And got away.
Wow.
And the guy's been on a robbery spree.
He robbed 8 people at knife point in Saturday in 30 minutes.
You know what's cool about L.A.? They always get that helicopter flying around, so even if a guy jumps through a building, they can still keep an eye on him.
Yeah, but in New York, all these buildings, you can't even...
Wow.
How do you rob someone? How do you rob 8 people in 30 minutes?
He would run from one place to another. 8
people in 30 minutes?
Broad daylight.
This guy's out of his mind with robbery.
Wow. Black guy?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That sounds like a black guy thing.
It wasn't my mind.
White guys go around,
Black guys don't jump from buildings.
You don't think? I think black guys do.
I don't think so.
I don't see white guys robbing 8 people in 30 minutes. White guys think about it too much.
You have more of an opportunity to do it if you're white.
Yeah?
Everybody's running from black people.
No one will hold still. I wonder what that is. Find out if it's a black guy or a white guy. I always like to. Then we'll make a game out of it.
I'm in this. Look at my apron.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Porn star Jenna.
Can I play a game with you guys?
Yeah, hang-up game. Want to hear how it goes?
No.
Huh? You just played it. Don't ask me for games. Although we do have a game in the works. This was interesting. Where is Casey? I'll let you play one round of this game, Rob.
Okay.
It's not really a game. Remember Casey sent us all those questionnaires and asked us stuff?
Yeah, he just gave it to me yesterday.
Oh, he did? Well, yeah, he gave it to me months ago, and I finally wrote him a note. I go, why did I fill that out when I don't see any results? So evidently he asked us all the same questions. Me, you, Baba Boohai, Freddie, and Jackie. Oh, yeah, he did play the game a little bit. It's not even a game. But go ahead, it's interesting.
All right. Whose favorite board game is Sorry?
Out of the people I just mentioned?
Yes.
You're going to give me 3 people?
It's either Gary, Fred, or Howard.
Whose favorite board game is Sorry? I don't know. Whose is it?
Fair.
It's Gary.
Gary, your favorite game is Sorry?
Answer.
You know what? It was. You know what the funny thing about this is?
I don't even have.
It was like. What is it? It was Christmas vacation. It was late at night, and I had the flu, and I'm answering these things and laughing at the stupidity of the answer. I don't have a favorite game.
I know what I wrote. I said Monopoly.
Right.
Well, now we can't play the game with you.
I was going to write Monopoly, but
no, that's it. That was the question.
I wrote I hate board games.
No, that's not an answer.
I don't like them at
It doesn't
all.
matter. You have to have one that you...
I don't have a favorite if I hate them.
Oh, come on. What else you got? Give me...
Howard, Jackie, or Gary. The best feeling in the world is a penis in a nice,
Who are my choices?
I know that.
Say it again.
Gary, Jackie, or Howard.
Could it be all of them?
It's Gary.
It's Jackie.
Oh, Jackie. No, it's Gary.
Yeah.
Really? It's not a bad thing. It's a nice thing.
Right. Yeah.
That's the best feeling in the world.
It is. What did I say?
The best feeling in the world is getting laid or being close to someone physically.
Yeah. So that's the same answer.
Everybody had the same answer.
What was Jackie's answer?
I didn't get that question.
Yes, you did. What did he write?
I don't know. I just took different things from each one.
my wife doesn't ask me for money for a new studio.
It's great. No, I swear to God, I didn't get that question. Another day.
What did Jackie say to that?
I just have
He doesn't have the
selected
list.
ones.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So, whose favorite TV show was Larry King?
Out of who?
Out of who?
Out of everyone in this room.
Fred.
I would think it would be Robin. Because I know I don't watch it. I know you watch it when you see it, but you don't go out of your way to see it.
Who is it?
It's you.
Right.
Nope.
I knew it was
That's
you.
your favorite
You
show?
I
didn't
love
say
watching that show.
anything.
I love it.
That's your favorite show.
I didn't say it was my favorite. It was among favorites. No, they
He's
asked.
not answering it.
He's not wording it right. You asked, what are your favorite TV shows? And I put down 5 shows.
What's your favorite?
One of them was Larry King.
But that's not your
You
favorite.
did
all those
read-
shows.
Oh, you know.
He's a dope. He didn't ask for a
be all
number
the
of
shows.
shows, and he didn't ask
Right.
for all
Oh,
the
stop.
So it's not my favorite show.
Is that your first name
what-
he put down?
You bastard.
It's Star Trek, Voyager,
One of your favorite shows.
Buffy, and one of the shows is Larry King Live.
That's not fair.
If it would have said one of this person's top 5 shows is Larry King.
You know, I goof on Larry King, but the fact of the matter is, if I'm watching it every night, it's got to be one of my favorite shows.
So, did you see, by the way, somebody just sent me the transcript of Larry King interviewing the Dalai Lama on New Year's Eve?
No.
I saw a bit of that.
It's just the Dalai Lama's like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah, those are the ones that I don't watch. I like when he has...
He's on satellite and he's not answering anything.
I like when he's a political guy or somebody, you know,
Or
a comic,
movie star.
yeah. Go ahead.
Everybody in this room, if they can meet one famous person, dead or alive, it would be Richard Nixon because they're very complex and interesting.
Someone said that.
Yeah.
Let me guess who said that.
Fred.
Yeah, Fred.
No, it's this man, Gary.
Gary Dell'Abate.
I read everything about that guy. I'm dying to meet Nixon.
I thought you'd want to meet a serial killer. You read about them, too.
Who did I say I want to meet?
Your maternal grandparents. But we're giving it away.
Oh, you mean you're going to have other games?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah, you now know all your answers. You want to meet your maternal grandparents?
Yeah, I never met my grandmothers.
Oh, me neither. But
Good Lord.
Well, that's what I thought of. I would like to meet them. Why would you laugh at that? That is so silly. You're so silly over there today. Something happened to you. I think you locked yourself in that room of yours for 3 weeks, and look what came out.
she was too quiet.
You're an idiot.
Right.
All right.
Favorite smell is leaded gasoline.
Who would you rather? Richard Nixon? You don't laugh at?
I don't think
Why
I
would you want to meet him?
That question.
But you did.
I did?
Well, did you?
What was your answer? What was her answer?
One I skipped over.
What was her answer?
Yeah, I think she might have skipped over that one.
Yeah, well, what good is
couldn't
that?
answer
You
that.
got to come up with an answer.
I'm too good to meet
My
anyone.
maternal grandparents. That's what I'm.
I would love to meet my grandmothers. Is that strange?
You know, I thought he was going for...
Famous people don't necessarily
I think he was
interest
going
me.
for a historic figure, but sure, I'd like to meet my maternal grandparents.
There you go. You're so silly. You don't even. You're an intelligent woman. You don't sound intelligent now. You just went down 5 notches. Go ahead.
Favorite smell is leaded gasoline.
That's got to be Fred.
See, you know, that's actually got to be Fred, but
Yeah.
I should have answered that.
You like that
I
too.
love that
That's a great
smell.
smell.
Is it a different smell between unleaded and leaded?
Well, I don't know about that, but I love the smell of
but
gasoline.
the fact that Fred said leaded or unleaded.
Right.
Fred.
That's true. That's Fred.
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah.
a difference.
We know that.
This
Plus,
favorite.
it's probably his dad's favorite smell.
Yeah, but Fred has now analyzed there's a difference between the smells of leaded and
There
unleaded
is.
gas.
Right.
Fred, do you ever treat yourself to super unleaded?
Unleaded doesn't do it for me.
Go ahead.
Favorite smell is honeysuckle.
Robin.
It is true.
That is true.
See? I knew that about you.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah, you know, this
Honeysuckle.
Why would you want that? All right, my favorite smell. I'll tell you what my favorite smell is.
His dead
My
grandmother.
maternal grandmother.
Go ahead.
I know this is giving this one
We
away.
never
but-
smelled honeysuckle. What is honeysuckle?
Honeysuckle. It's that plant that comes out just at the beginning of summer. It's
The greatest.
best
Really?
smell.
Never smelled it.
The greatest. Next to clams.
Go ahead.
I'm giving this one away, but if they had a dream job, it would be to be queen.
Oh.
Robin, yeah. Go.
You are the queen of the show.
Queen.
Favorite magazine is
Queen?
It's true. I would want to be the queen.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Favorite magazine is People
It's
magazine.
either you or Robin.
I'd
It's
say
either
Gary.
Howard or Robin.
I'd say Gary.
No, I don't think that's Howard.
I say Fred.
I'd say Gary.
No, it's not Fred. It's
Fred. Yeah, it's Fred. You know why it's Fred? Because it's the first time he piped up the whole day.
Yeah, right.
So he's trying to deflect.
Who is it?
Fred.
That's
Okay,
the joke
Phoenix.
man. Joke
Jackie Jokeman.
Oh,
Really?
I thought I knew
that's
Yeah.
the name he knew.
It's got a lot of pictures.
the only articles I can get.
It's the only one he sees when he goes to the doctor. No one else
Your favorite magazine is People
I
magazine?
don't read magazines.
See, I knew it.
Doesn't have a watch.
I don't even know why I wrote that.
I remember.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Best feeling in the world is scuba diving.
Ah,
Well, we know it's not me. We know it's not Gary. We know it's not Jackie. So it must be Fred.
That's Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Fred.
Yeah.
Fred's wacky.
It's
one of
two. You didn't feel anything anyway.
Let me ask a
You're in a
question.
suit.
It was one of two.
You went scuba diving? You
Does
went
anybody in this room
Yes,
know
with
that
a
he
tank.
ever went scuba diving?
No.
Yes.
No.
I do, because he goes down to the islands. I think he said it once.
I never knew that. I thought he went snorkeling.
Scuba
Well, I did that too.
Well, it's close.
And that's a great feeling?
We even knew Fred could swim. How'd you learn how to swim?
Well, I didn't. You go down with somebody. It's one of the pussy ways.
What, they held your
Oh,
hand?
somebody holds your
They kind
hand?
of take you down.
Because you don't know how to swim, do you?
I know how to swim, but I don't know how to scuba dive.
Oh.
So they put a tank on you and they drag you down. It's
And
great.
that's the greatest feeling you've ever
It's
had.
one of the greatest. I put down a couple.
His or her favorite number is 835 because he or she will never forget it.
That's Fred.
That's got to be Fred. I'm with Robin on that.
You had the OCD thing. I'm wondering if there was any significance to that. Because
gotta
it's an
be
odd
Jackie.
number to
You
Fred.
didn't ask.
Oh, wait, who is it?
I think it's Jack.
It's a joke, man.
Why?
Why would anyone forget that?
It's a dopey story. I was in college.
All right, forget it. We
I don't
don't
want to hear it.
I was
in college and we were drinking.
Michigan State.
We were drinking.
There's a one-legged woman. Don't want to
Alcohol,
Just
Just answer one question.
Don't
Were
want
you
to slow
I
things
was in
down with an
college,
interesting.
Were you
just
drinking?
about it.
Were you drinking?
I was in calculus class, you jerk.
You know what? And that's why he remembers it. He wasn't drunk.
Right. This is one experience.
You go dig up your grandparents and laugh at them.
Go ahead.
Sleeps with real animals.
Robin.
No.
Robin sleeps with her pets.
I didn't write that
And
down.
so does Fred.
I've slept with a few.
That's true, too.
We know
I'd
that.
say Fred then if it's not Robin.
It is Fred.
Yeah. Well, he kisses that picture of his dog.
That's right. Carries a picture.
Yeah.
I like
We go to a hotel. Fred takes out a picture of his dog.
Panorama.
Yeah.
Framed.
You should have a picture of your dog. Oh, I forgot. You don't have that.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
that was really mean.
I know.
That was very
Had
mean.
to go there.
Go ahead.
Future daughter will be named Gabrielle.
I'll say Gary.
Jeez.
Gary's really bad at names.
Yeah.
Gabrielle
Jackie Martling, I'll
Delmonte?
say, said that.
Yeah.
Fred.
That's Gary.
Gary.
Really?
Oh, Gabrielle. Gabrielle Delabate.
That's a mouthful.
You're not having another kid, are you?
Listen, Jackson.
Thank God.
Those are good names.
Yeah. Your nose won't start bleeding. You have a third kid.
Jackson's a better name than Tut.
Go ahead.
Look, that's a cat.
Person does not like to drive.
I think that would be Howard. I know
Yeah,
Howard.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah?
I hate driving. You know that.
I did not know
I didn't
that.
get-
Oh, I hate it. You what? You drive with me, you go crazy. You
Well,
hate
I
when
hate
do
your
it.
driving. But
Right.
I know you hated it too.
Yeah. I hate driving. Go ahead.
If they can meet one person dead or alive, it'd be Jimi Hendrix.
Fred.
Yeah.
Easy one.
If this person could have any job they wanted, it would be the dictator of a small country or Regis.
Robin.
No, I was the queen.
That's you.
So
Howard.
that's
That's you.
What, dictator of a small country or Regis?
Or Regis.
No,
Regis'
that's-
job?
that's
Jackie
Jackie.
Martling.
No, that's Howard.
Who is it?
That's Fred.
Wow.
Fred. Regis?
You want to be Regis?
Why not? Luckiest man in show business.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was you because you don't want to work, but you'd like to be famous and make money.
That wasn't me.
Dictator.
Dictator of a small country. Sure.
Oh, I want to be there.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be in that country.
You'd be dead.
I'd love
All right, one more, and I got to get to news because we're running out of time.
Bad jokes are illegal there.
Fredico.
Favorite smell is lilacs and turkey. Turkey cooking in the oven.
Together.
That's Jackie.
Gary.
Something dumb. Yeah, Jackie.
Okay.
It's KC.
Who is it?
It's Jackie.
It is. Lilacs and, turkeys.
Lilacs.
Thanksgiving, the wildest night of the year.
It's the day after the wildest night of the year. There's always 30 people at Jackie's house, which means it's a
I
40-pound
love the
turkey.
smell of turkey.
I thought it was hot dog.
of losers.
Only an idiot would love the smell.
All right, one more.
Of holiday turkey.
Favorite ice cream is hazelnut gelato.
Fred. Easy one.
Yes.
Emphasis on the
Right?
nut.
Fred, right? That's true. It's Fred. It's Fred. You know that right away. His wife took him somewhere for
Hey,
gelato.
see, I didn't get that question either.
You know what's funny?
Go
You
ahead.
must have got okay.
Wait. What did Gary have to say about Fred?
Nothing.
Oh, I was going to say.
Say it. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no, it's just funny. When we met Fred couldn't spell gelato.
Right.
I mean,
I never heard of like a checking account.
Right.
Now he's Mr. Gelato.
hazelnut gelato.
Things change.
Go
But
ahead.
you still got those teeth.
These two people.
Always goes back.
Go ahead.
These two people, if they could have any dream job, it would be the one they have right now.
Robin Quivers.
No,
Two
no,
people.
no,
Two
no,
people.
no. Two
Robin
people
Quivers
there.
and Jackie Martling.
No,
to be Gary.
no. It's
Jackie.
Gary
Oh, yeah, Gary and Fred.
and Fred.
Go ahead.
No, Fred already said the dictator. It's Jackie and
All right,
Jackie.
who is it? They said
Jackie and Gary.
Yeah, I love my job so much I leave it all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does. He said she was crap.
I was at my gym yesterday, and one of the women goes,
Why do you leave it?
"It's January. Isn't it time for Jackie to leave?"
Yeah, right.
It's
soon.
You know what? I thought that too, and I said, no, we made him re-up for the whole time this time.
Yeah, because you know what?
Are you staying around in January, Howard?
For what?
Next January?
Listen, let me tell you something. Whether I sign a new contract or not, I know you're not going to be with us.
Yeah.
I already know that. I'm not even going to deal with it. I'm not going to get involved.
Okay.
I've resigned myself to the fact that you're not going to be on the show
I will
anymore.
start looking now.
Good. Because really, Jackie, who's going to go through that again?
You?
No, I'm not. I mean it. Please don't put me through it.
This is what you've spawned.
Oh,
He knows you'll go through it.
he'll walk off the show, and he's going to be...
Are you staying in L.A.?
No one has approached me about staying, and quite frankly, I really don't know if I'm staying.
And that's exactly what happened.
I don't feel about my job the same way you do. If you love it so much, what do you owe? I'm not walking off. I don't even love it.
He'd rather be something.
Right.
Do me a favor.
I really like to be
If you
here,
decide to leave, just give us a little bit of notice, because it'd be really cool to end the show like.
He's not Jackie.
I will tell you.
When will you
But it'd be
tell
cool
us?
to do like.
I will tell you when I know. On that day that I
Jackie's the
know.
only guy who won't show up one day, and that's
Right.
when you'll
Give us a
find out.
ballpark
That's how you
date.
find out.
Give us a ballpark date when you let us know if you're staying.
I don't have a ballpark date. And believe me, what's the difference to you? You're the one.
Hold on.
I don't need to work
Like
here.
I said,
What is
he's
outrageous
not-
about requesting
He
that?
is not you.
Yeah, I'm thinking things
Don't
through.
avoid the question. Just
It's not an avoidance. I
She's
don't
just
really know.
covering her ass.
I was at the psychiatrist saying to him, how come I don't know what I want to do in the future? I really want to be able to give you an answer. I would be considerate and tell you.
Oh, okay.
Unlike you, who just leaves and is not
Don't
considerate.
worry about anybody else.
You
Nobody else
Hey!
is like you.
You and your love.
F you, I'm leaving.
You knew the whole time.
No, I did not.
If you didn't.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Tom gave me his word.
You're
of
not my
honor.
friend now, Tom.
Tom gave me his word of honor.
Well, he has no word of honor.
I got a question about that. Just a hypothetical question. I don't know how separation works.
Right.
But just as for instance, say you made $5 million a year, and then you have to give X amount of money to your ex-wife.
That's right.
Say you quit a $4.5 million a year job.
Right.
Does your settlement get reduced because you make less money? In other words,
listen. Number one, I'm not going to talk about my financial
No,
arrangement with my
I'm
wife.
just talking about not you, but a person.
I don't know about
If a person
persons.
quits a job where they make a lot of money,
Yeah.
and they're no longer making that amount
Did
of
he
money.
make a settlement on future earnings? I doubt
I don't
it.
know.
Let me tell you something. You don't know and you never will know what my wife and I agreed to.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
He's talking about.
I know what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying that if
Robin, go ahead, next. Okay. You can't articulate what you mean.
No, I'm saying that if somebody stops making the kind of money, like a football player, if he gets hurt
Right.
and he can't finish out his career and he's not making that money anymore, how?
My arrangement has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
No, there's no influence on
He's
it.
not a football
But
player.
even as a
I'm not a
general
football
rule,
player. I'm not going to stop playing football. I'm going to
What
continue.
is he?
What
Mr.
if you were an
Divorce?
astronaut?
What does
Yeah.
he know
He
general
knows more about
rules?
his
I have an arrangement with my wife that is unique to us.
Okay, I mean, I didn't necessarily even.
All right, let me answer your question.
Oh.
In general,
Yeah.
those guys might have to go to jail if they could not keep up support payments that they had arranged to do because they would not be meeting their agreement, and their wives could take them back into court.
But how can you pay
Well, then
somebody
you
money
have
you
to go
don't
to the
have?
judge and have them resettle.
Reduce it,
That was
yeah.
the question I
All
wanted.
right.
That's really what I
Well,
want.
I'm a genius of me. I don't know about anything else. All right, go ahead.
Thank you.
Future son's name is Sharon.
Sharon.
Future son?
Future son's name is Sharon.
Are you sure that's right?
Yes.
Sharon?
It's
Jackie.
either Sharon or Shannon. Sharon. Or
Did I say Jackie?
no, it's not Jackie.
Who is it? Robin?
It's Robin. Is it Sharon
stop it. Now
or
you're trying to be funny.
or Shannon?
Sharon.
Sharon. Are you serious?
I'm so funny.
That kid would get his ass beat so fast.
Come on. Sharon.
Not having kids.
All right, listen, why don't you stop this game? We'll continue it on Monday.
Like a boy named Sue.
No, but were you joking though?
No.
You sir? Okay.
Oh, please.
I wanted to be a sissy.
All right, what is in the news, Robin, please? Help us out with that.
All right. Maybe I can.
Excuse me, how much money do you pay your wife?
I have to know
Let's say
what's
not
inside
you,
your pocket.
but someone like you, boss.
A football player.
What was your 1040 for last year?
Let's say you were making $5 million.
How many deductions
And
did
then
you
you take a
take?
job for $4.5 million.
If you were an astronaut, and you couldn't go in the capsule because you got afraid it got too small, this is my boss, SATs.
All right, Robin, what's in the news?
What a strange, strange world we live in.
And it doesn't include me.
That's right.
Yeah, you're normal.
And I'm proud of it.
All right, what's in the news, Rob?
I don't know. What's in the news?
Nothing.
My son Sharon.
That's funny. Well, what else is in the news besides Sharon?
The parents, I love these parents. The parents accused of abandoning their severely disabled son in a Delaware hospital just after Christmas want to see him.
Really?
Richard and Don Kelso, these are the people who took their son into a hospital with his belongings, and when the nurse turned away, they ran and jumped into their, I think it was a BMW, and drove off. They are now being interviewed by psychologists to find out exactly what's going on with them. They are prohibited from contacting their son as a condition of their bail that was set. In a 14-page petition filed in Delaware Family Court, the Kelsos say they never intended to abandon their 10-year-old son, Stephen. Well, what do you call it when you run from the hospital? They say they just needed a break from his exhausting round-the-clock needs.
Sounds like Tim Allen. Needs a break.
Sounds like Ted Turner and Jane Fonda.
Right.
Stephen has cerebral palsy, uses a wheelchair and breathes and eats through tubes. Police say the Pennsylvania couple left their son in the emergency room of the hospital the day after Christmas with a note saying they could no longer care for him. He is in temporary custody of the state of Delaware.
Right.
This is sad news to you. The abortion rate in this country is dropping.
Oh.
Yes.
So sad. More unwanted children, more bad parenting.
The abortion rate is at a 20-year low. The number of abortions in the United States fell in 1997 to the lowest level in 2 decades, despite new drugs that make it easier to terminate pregnancy.
Well, maybe people are being more careful, but I doubt it.
Well, that's what you would hope. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported yesterday that 20 of every 1,000 women of reproductive age, that's 15 to 44, had abortions in 1997. The CDC cited several factors for the decline, including reduced access to abortion, an increased willingness to use contraception, and possibly different attitudes about the moral implications of abortion.
Right.
So it is somewhat the fact that you can't get an abortion for fear of being shot going into the clinic. Of course, there was another one of those lively debates. This time, the Republicans squared off against each other.
Right.
They say this field should be thinning soon. Of course, everybody's looking forward to the first primary in New Hampshire. There were some sharp exchanges yesterday as the GOP hopefuls met. Sharp exchanges especially between Texas Governor George W. Bush and Arizona Senator John McCain over McCain's campaign finance reform proposals. Here's Bush, number 5.
Oh, boy. I'm unprepared, Robin.
I'm sorry.
This is George W. Bush. I thought he doesn't debate.
Oh, he debates, all right.
Now he does. Now that he's behind.
His plan, I trust your integrity, I trust your judgment. I don't trust the plan that you're outlining. It is bad for Republicans, and it's bad for the conservative cause. Nigga, please.
Well, that was Mr. McCain trying to retort. No, that was not.
Right.
But here is Mr. McCain trying to retort.
Wouldn't that be great if he had said that? That would have been wild.
But Bush interrupted him.
Right. It would have been really, really good. Okay, so here is John McCain taking a shot at him.
I don't think you have an idea of how important campaign finance is reform to restore the confidence of young Americans in their government. What you don't because the cynicism and alienation about or not. There, I don't believe you have a good idea. Otherwise, you'd get on board as most Americans want us to.
Oh, trying to sound tough.
McCain sounds a little more tough.
Yeah.
There's a guy who, during Vietnam, was poked at with sticks.
He wouldn't let Bush out-talk him. Here's, and McCain should feel pretty good that everybody was jumping on him. He's the guy to beat now.
Right.
Here he questions Bush's economic policies.
Governor Bush said the other day we're awash in cash. We got a $5.6 trillion debt that we're saddling young Americans with. We ought to pay down the debt, but we also ought to make Social Security solvent.
Wow.
So They were really going at it. Here are some of the other candidates. One of the issues that was brought up last night in the debate was gays in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Keyes, who is the black GOP presidential candidate, he said, unlike other GOP candidates, he is totally against gays in the military.
If we accept the radical agenda, be it in the military or in marriage or in other areas of our lives, we are utterly destroying the concepts of family and responsibility without which the traditional family cannot survive.
That's unbelievable to hear that.
Both Bush and McCain said that don't ask, don't tell should be fixed. Orrin Hatch thinks the U.S. military has suffered under the Clinton administration.
He does, huh?
Our Navy, we used to be 562 ships, are now 305, and not all of those are seaworthy. Our equipment isn't being maintained. We're not recruiting like we should. We have 15,000 billets at sea unfilled. We've got a lot of problems, and it's because of a lack of leadership in the White House.
Okay.
Well, let the gays in.
There are plenty of people.
And Gary Bauer, he says politicians have ruined the Social Security system.
It's not the age of people. It's not the actuarial tables. It's that the politicians in both parties, the White House and the Congress, have dipped into that fund time and time again.
He ain't going to win, and neither is the black guy. Why don't they drop out already?
Well, they say they probably will after this primary upcoming. Here's Senator John McCain again. He said the candidates must level with the American people.
Was that number 14?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the truth, whether it be a good thing to hear or not a good thing to hear, but I'm going to tell you the truth. And I want to reform this government and give the government back to the people.
And then litmus tests for judges came up. Here's Gary Bauer saying that Roe versus Wade would be the criteria for putting judges on the Supreme Court if he were elected.
Yes, all of my judges will believe that. All of my judges will want to welcome every child into the world, give them a place at the table. I will put no bigots on the court, and I will not put anybody on the court that would sacrifice even one American child.
Oh, boy. And what's he going to do with all of
Bush came this close to saying that he would pick judges that were pro-life.
Yeah, well, then
Number 16.
And then he's off the table as far as I'm concerned.
Listen, I'm the only one on the stage who's appointed judges. And my judges strictly interpret the Constitution. And that's what I hope all of us would do when we appoint judges, is put people on the bench that strictly interpret the Constitution and do not use the bench as a place from which to legislate.
Oh, so then he's saying that he wouldn't use a litmus test.
Yes, but they're trying to have it declared unconstitutional.
Oh, I see. But meanwhile, what he's saying is it is constitutional, and no one can screw with that. I don't know. I don't interpret that the same way.
All right.
Not that I'm a big George W. Bush guy. I don't know anything about him. What else you got, Robin?
The little Cuban boy who is supposed to be sent back to Cuba to be rejoined with his father now is the subject of some vehement protests.
Can't we send this kid back already?
No, he's going to continue to stay here, and his family will continue to fight. They are now going to go to court to try to gain custody of the little boy. And people are protesting in the streets and disrupting traffic. Here are some of the natural sound of the 135 people. Actually, there were 135 people arrested in this massive protest that went on because of Elian.
Where's this, in Miami or Cuba? All right.
I have no idea what they're saying.
You never do. Who can figure that out? Let's take a break.
Wait a minute, just let me finish this story. The poor little boy was found clinging to an inner tube off the coast of Florida on Thanksgiving Day. His mother drowned along with 10 other illegal immigrants when the smugglers' boat they were in capsized. This man in Miami feels that Elian should be allowed to stay in the United States. Number 2.
His mom sacrificed herself to get over here so he can have freedom, and the freedom he received is like a tease. He shouldn't be teased like that.
And this woman agrees. Number 3.
I would like to see at least him have a chance to have a day in court like anyone else would, so that he can actually have a chance of freedom.
Oh.
So there are lots of protests going on to try to keep him in the United States, and as I said, they will be going into court, his family, his cousins here, trying to gain custody of him.
All these people are treating it like it's a battle between Cuba and the United States. It's about a little boy who has a father who wants him back.
It was really funny. They say I have read one account where the family is a
game that everyone told us they loved the other day. Ask Fred.
Yes. I would love to learn as much about Fred as I possibly can.
People love this, man.
Yeah, this is where, because Fred is a mystery man, even to us. We work alongside him, and yet it's like working alongside a wall. You never know.
You know him, but you don't.
Right. He's there, but he's not.
Yes.
Like if Fred died tomorrow.
What would you say about him?
I don't know.
There he is.
I'd say he was there, but I didn't really know anything.
Looks like Fred.
When we played the game last time, was there one question that you knew? I mean,
No.
For sure.
No.
You were
I don't
guessing
know,
all the time.
I don't know anything about Fred. I don't know a thing about him.
The only thing I knew was the thing I remember him saying.
Right. Which was?
That he had anal with a girl.
Right.
You know what's the best? The only thing we know about Fred for sure is his name, and it's not his name.
Not his name.
Right. Then we found out it wasn't his name. It's Eric.
There you go.
Right. All right, so here we go.
Is he still sticking to that, Eric, or has he changed it back?
I don't know, Ophelia.
I'm leaving it alone right now.
Ask him on Ask Fred.
I'm leaving it alone.
All right, here we go. See, he still doesn't know. He's leaving it alone. What does that mean? Is he Fred or is he Eric?
I don't know.
Leaving it alone.
All right, here we go.
That's a maybe.
And now he's growing this billy goat
You
hair.
know that song, Faith? What's your name? Fred can't answer that.
All right, here we go. Here's the first question in Ask Fred.
Have you had any transmitted diseases?
Has Fred ever gotten a transmitted disease?
I would say no.
Me too.
Whoa, Jack. Gary's killing himself.
Go ahead. What? You want to play?
Yeah, I want to play.
All
You
right.
didn't hear the first question?
I did.
What do you think?
No.
I'd say no also.
I would say yes.
No, because you know what? I think I have a pretty good idea of his history before Allison, and it wasn't a lot of stuff, and we used to talk, and I don't remember him mentioning that. He could have had crabs or something, though.
Yeah.
You never know.
Or he could have, he could have been peeing hot.
I don't think so, though.
You know, you get that once in a while. They got to give you a little antibiotic. All right, let's find out from Fred.
Hello, Fred?
No, that's Jackie's deal.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, so the answer is no.
I see.
All right, so Fred has been lucky in that game.
All right.
All right, Fred, congratulations.
Thank you.
Way to go, pal.
Next question.
Maybe Martians are immune.
Who do you consider your closest friend on the show?
Oh, boy. I think he would say me.
Yes.
Who were you going to say it used to
Well,
be?
it used to be Jackie.
Or it used to be you.
Well, I was before Jackie.
But we know this much about Fred, that once in a while, before he was married, he would latch on to people. One at a time.
Okay, can I just ask you a question?
So who is it now?
In the last year, Howard, how many times has Fred called you?
0.
I think Jackie?
Maybe.
I'm not complaining, by the way, Fred.
You know what?
Yeah, please don't.
But I think you don't want to be bothered, so I
Right,
don't
fine. I don't want to.
See, I don't think...
Because you get on the phone with him, you'll never get
I
off.
don't actually remember, whether he called me or I.
I still think, though, he considers me his friend, and because I'm his mentor, I'm the guy who plucked him out of that horrible life in Hartford where he was around all
He
those
doesn't
depressed
really
people.
have any friends of the show anymore.
Right.
Even though you guys don't talk as much, I think he feels he has a deeper relationship with you than he would.
And I feel that way about him.
Okay, so his best friend is you. I think we're all in agreement.
Right.
Probably Howard because I've known him the longest.
There you go.
Okay.
I qualify.
Probably. But he's not even sure.
He's not even sure who his best friend is.
No, because at this point, I don't necessarily feel that close to anybody. But if I had to pick one, it's you.
Well, you're just hard to be around.
Yeah.
No, all right, so let's...
You could feel close without being with us, couldn't you?
Vice versa.
All right.
Vice versa.
I'm easy to be around, except with my wife.
Exactly.
Unless you're married.
Unless I'm married to the person.
There you go.
Evidently, then I'm difficult. Evidently, then I'm a misery.
Who knew?
Well, I didn't know either. All right. Here we go. Next question.
Who do you consider the least closest?
Who do you consider the least
Could
closest?
be
Mm.
me.
Again, he's known you a long
No,
time.
he's not going to say that about you. It probably is, but he won't say it about you.
Be me
Oh,
or
it
John.
probably is.
Who's in the running? This is
You?
all of us plus John.
He will say Jackie. He's most comfortable ridiculing Jackie or rejecting Jackie.
It's either Gary or John is the answer to this.
All right, here we go.
think?
Let's find out.
Oh, John Melendez.
Oh, I didn't know John was included. All right. Next question.
That will hurt
Did you lose your
John.
virginity before or after the age of 18?
Right. I say he learned. He lost it before. That's the story he told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go with that.
There we go. Before. He claims he lost his virginity at 16. I don't
He's
believe
trying
him.
to remember what he told everybody.
Here we go.
Have you ever had sex with an older woman?
Oh, older than what?
Older than him.
Older than me.
I would say the answer is yes.
Yeah.
No.
You say no?
Yeah.
I'll bet you on that one.
I'm not that sure.
All right. Yeah, how would you be sure of any of these? All right. The answer is yes, I'm sure.
No, unfortunately.
I should have bet you.
You never had with a woman older than you?
Only third base, and I asked KC if that constituted something.
Ooh, how much older was she?
She was probably about 3 or 4 years older.
Oh.
I'll tell you one thing. At this point, I'm afraid to have somebody older than me.
Yeah, well, you're getting dangerous.
Yeah, right.
You're close, Howard. You're the same age as women going through menopause.
Right. Not necessarily.
Yes,
I look very young.
No, you do.
That's not the point. Older than you is getting scary.
It's easier to be a good-looking 46-year-old guy than it is to be a good-looking.
Of course, I'm just coming into my own now.
You know the equation.
Right.
But you did say Suzanne Summers is still quite attractive.
She's a freak.
Yeah. In fact, I was watching tape of her last night. She is a freak. I would have some of her.
How many 52-year-old women look like her?
And she's older than you.
Not only that, I bet you she's dry as a desert.
What?
No, she's 52.
Oh, please.
Probably have to work on that for an hour before it gets old.
No, I don't think
Ready.
You start bringing in stuff, then that's a downer.
Astral Glide.
Yeah, that's a downer.
Yeah.
It's an extra step you don't need.
I don't know. I mean, you excite me, but, you know,
Look,
it's...
I've heard that being used around here before.
Yeah, but not in the front.
What?
Yeah, only on the back end.
Depends on the
If a 20-year-old needs Astroglide, there's something very wrong.
Right.
Don't you think, Howard?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she's not attracted to you.
Yeah.
For anybody.
Or anyone. I mean, she's probably a lesbian. All right. A real woman is always aroused and ready for action. Always ready.
Oh.
That's right. That's why I wanted to ask that rapist dude.
What?
Like, when he's raping a woman from yesterday, is he, like she's obviously not excited.
Of course not. They're not even prepared at all.
Right, so...
And he's taking 5 seconds.
So while they're doing it, is it real rough?
Yes.
And I wonder, has he ever had an experience...
Why do you think they have the term contusion?
Oh, I see. But isn't that hard for the guy even to stay...
They're so angry. You don't understand. He was even trying to describe to you. They're in a state. It's like a frenzy.
Right.
And they don't even last any time at all.
But is that a condition that they've become accustomed to and enjoy? Like, in other words, if you got a woman and she wasn't...
It's all about pain.
It's all about... It's not about...
If he accidentally got a woman who, for some reason, was excited, would that be a turn off?
There are a lot of guys, if the woman says, oh, I've been waiting for this opportunity, they get up and run out of the room.
You know, but I was reading this thing about how women sometimes do get excited during rape and have to get counseling for it because then they start saying, oh, my God.
That's a physiological response. It's not like they were into it, but their body starts to respond to it.
Like Pavlov's dog.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. Well, not you, but we should get that guy back on the phone. One question I have is, has he ever been with a woman when he raped her and she got excited and had an orgasm?
But he said he lasted that long.
Yeah.
He would entering is practically all he can do.
All he can do.
Yeah. That was his MO.
Well, we have to get him back. I have 2 more questions.
Well, I don't know anybody who gets excited and has an orgasm from that.
Well, maybe one time he lasted.
Did you ever catch your parents having sex?
I think he did.
Yes. Yeah, Fred did.
Yeah.
No. Really?
Oh.
Because they lived in a shack out in the woods.
I don't see how they could have avoided it.
Heard him making out, but no.
Right.
Oh,
You hear him making out.
I thought the house was one room.
Have you seen your parents making out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that, too.
Pretty disgusting.
Oh.
When did you see that?
My parents used to make out in the kitchen in front of me, and I'd be like, man.
No. Really?
Oh, my God. I'd be like,
You told us that your one mother wasn't into us.
Well, my father would get, amorous. He'd have a drink, and then, all of a sudden...
warmed up, huh?
And then he'd go, baby, baby. I'm just like, ah.
And what would he do?
Right.
He would just, put his arm around her waist and kiss her. And I'd just be like, you know what, man, I'm going to vomit.
Standing up, Howard?
Yeah, standing up.
2 Rob Roy's and he was Romeo.
Let me, I got a python in my pants today. Once in a while, he'd treat her nice.
With her or something.
And once in a while, he'd show some affection.
Up against the fridge.
What a prince. Prince Charming.
Give the guy a break.
Whatever.
This is while you're at dinner?
No, my mom would be cooking, and I guess maybe something went well in his miserable life. He'd hug her or something.
He's feeling a little good.
Yeah.
Coming from the kitchen.
I'm going to hug you now.
You ever catch your parents having sex?
No. I don't think they did.
Oh, stop it. They had to.
They slept head to toe.
That's a good sign.
My mom's head was at my dad's feet because he snored so loud. He'd rock her out of the bed. Ben! This is all I used to hear. I'd be sleeping. I'm a teenager. I hear, Ben! Shut up! You're snoring! Roll up! Oh, please! My mother would be like the next day all angry and like an insomniac and all irritable. I'm like, would he shut up?
Oh, my goodness.
Then my mom read in a book somewhere, if you tape somebody and play it for them snoring, they will stop. So I had it. My dad got me a tape recorder, a Wallensack, which, if anybody remembers old tape recorders, was about 900 pounds. I was one of the few kids with a tape recorder, because I would do my little shows into the tape recorder.
Right.
So my mom goes, tape your father. So I go in there with the big Wallensack. I'm dragging in like gear to do this taping. I wake him up. That's it. I get the crap beat out of me. My mother's like, "Oh, for God's sake, you're making so much noise." It's my problem. What are you doing taping me? Come here. What are you doing?
That's a good
What are you doing taping me? My father has a weird accent, too. I don't know what country he comes from. What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to stay out of trouble.
Doing what I'm told.
Trying to get you to shut up.
Just doing what I'm told.
Doing my mission. Bang! Shut up! Please! I can't sleep!
You know, my bedroom was right next to my parents' bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm going to get so much trouble for this. Yeah. And you know what my father would do that would keep my mother awake all night?
What?
He would pass wind. And I would hear it. And I would hear my mother yelling at him.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, it's so disgusting. And I would hear it.
What's your dad's name?
Sal.
Sal! Sal, please!
But I hear.
Would he laugh, Gary?
No, because he was asleep. He would yell and he would just mumble. He would just go.
How do people stay married? How can you have romance when a guy's passing wind?
But Howard, it was so loud.
One stinky family. Sal! Sal!
See, my father's going to be bummed. My mother's going to be grateful that he's out because she's been living with it for years.
Right. Sal, please, quit crying out loud. I need a gas mask.
I must have heard that for like 15 years of my life.
Sal, no, not the Dutch oven. No. Sal, don't lift the covers. I know I fart in my sleep.
I do too.
Yeah.
I did on my first date with my wife.
When I was married, my wife.
You slept together.
My wife just couldn't believe how much gas came out of me. I mean, I just do it. I can't help it. It hurts.
Nancy says I fart in my sleep and then laugh.
A true joke, man.
No, but I pass a lot of wind into my sleep.
Yeah,
in fact, my friends have said it looks like when I do it, it looks like I'm getting hit with the paddles when you have a heart attack. Like my whole body just shakes.
Does your wife smell it?
Yeah.
She likes it, though.
No.
She's asleep. You know what it is? You eat a nice big dinner. You gotta fart.
No, you know what she does?
And I eat a lot of high fiber.
Sure.
I do it in my sleep too. Like father, like son. But you know what she does? She gives me the heel of her foot to like my knee or to like my thigh.
Yeah.
The damage is done. In fact, she shouldn't wake you up because that'll move the covers and more.
And then it'll escape.
More fart juice will be released. I wonder what her dreams are like. With Baba Booey's gas all over her?
She's had her moments.
Last night I had the strangest dream. I dreamt I was hiking and I stepped in duty. I was in a beautiful woods, but it smelled like duty in the woods.
Yeah, I was in this fragrant garden, and all of a sudden everything started to stink.
Yeah.
Well, you know what she does that bums me out? I'll do it.
Does your wife ever call you Baba Booey or anything? No. Never. Even when she's mad?
Not even while in the throes of passion.
Right.
Baba Booey. But it's funny.
Baba Booey. Oh, Baba Booey. Oh, Baba Booey.
No, but what'll happen is, like, I'll pass wind and she'll just go, you're disgusting, you're a pig. Even when we're not sleeping, you know, it's vile, it's this and that.
His wife is, like, really demure.
No, but then once in a while, you know, she'll pass wind, and when she does it, it's the funniest thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. She can't stop. And I go, how come when you do it, it's... No. I had to be like that for a minute.
I just want to know.
But I have once was victim of the other thing from another woman.
Oh, really?
You know,
Oh, my.
The queef thing.
Oh,
that.
One of those.
Oh, you got one of those.
And I didn't know what it was. Yeah. Like, I never heard, none of my friends had ever talked about it.
Yeah. Hope you're right up, don't it?
I had no idea what it was.
He thought he broke her.
I could clearly see where it was coming from, so I knew what it wasn't.
Right.
But I didn't know what it was.
An alien.
It probably means you're turning her on. She starts queefing.
I just didn't know. It was weird.
Little shop of horror.
And she tried to, like, make some comment, like...
Oh, you're turning me on.
No, like...
It couldn't be ignored.
I think I might have said, what's that? And she
probably thought you could put her in the circus. You're like, hey, It's talking back to me. Hello.
Got an act going here.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the girls.
What's your name?
No, it wasn't like the women that come on the show. It was just sort of like one sort of long, you know, like 3 or 4 seconds flat. Like a trap pocket. Exactly.
Like that?
Yeah,
like a trap pocket.
Exactly.
It's like a trap pocket of gas.
But it was so weird, man.
Well, as James Wood, that great philosopher, said, if sex ain't messy, you're not doing it right.
Right, that's messy sex. Like, you know, oh, baby. Is that it? That was it?
Boy, like I said, could not be ignored.
Oh, honey, this is so good.
Like a rumble. Like a model.
You're finally going to get out of here.
Really? She's possessed.
It's like The Exorcist. Uh-oh, I'm going to call a priest.
She starts calling for Father Marin.
You know, we were in another country. We were in Italy, so I just thought maybe it has something to do with the time, so your bodies are out of whack.
Right.
You know, our bodies were out of whack, I thought, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow. That's way out of whack.
So did she do it a lot or just that
No, it
one?
was just that one time.
Then you ignored it.
Yeah, I think I said, what's that? And she said, don't worry about it, and then we ignored it.
Don't worry about it. It's not your problem. Did you stop doing the oral?
No, because it stopped.
Right. I started a wave.
But Howard, imagine what you
An
would think.
earthquake.
Like, we've educated men on what that is. Imagine you've never heard of that.
Wow.
Ever.
Wow.
What would you think?
I've been out of the room. I've been.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know I'm a guy. I can't leave.
Well, you don't leave the room.
It really don't matter what happens.
Yeah.
I came
I
here.
think you'd start talking French, you wouldn't leave the room.
I came here to do a job, and I'm not leaving until I'm finished.
Right.
Monsieur.
Yes, let's speak with Ann. Ann, go ahead.
Howard?
Yes.
Ann, you're in trouble.
Who's in trouble?
I'm sorry, this is not Ann, but go ahead anyway.
Yeah, it is you.
Yes.
I just called up to wish Howard a happy birthday.
Oh, it's Hank the Dwarf.
Yeah, well,
Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf. Check him out Saturday night as he comes on to Courtney Love.
oh, that's going to be on Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday night.
Now you have something to do.
It's really funny. And then you laugh so hard when Crazy Alice is ripping into one of the callers.
Oh, that was funny.
Wait till you see Hank.
He loved her.
They were in love.
They were in love.
That's going to be on CBS?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Saturday night, right?
Right.
All right.
You start drinking yet?
I just started.
I was going to say, he sounds drunk right
How long you been up?
Oh, about half an hour.
And you waited a half hour to get your first drink?
Well, I have to take my medication first. And then,
Oh.
What is your medication?
oh, it's some type of drug. It's for my seizures.
And you're not supposed to drink with it.
Wash it down with a vodka tonic.
What are you going to be drinking?
Right now I'm drinking MD 2020.
Oh, my God. Mad Dog. That's like the worst stuff, Howard.
Why don't you just drink gasoline?
That's what drunks drink because it's cheap and quick.
Is that true?
I guess. I don't know.
Goes right to the liver.
Isn't that like a...
It's like a variation of a wine.
It's sweetened.
Yeah. It's like Boone's Farm.
Yeah, when you're a kid and you have no money, you might want
People
to
who drink Ripple look down on the people.
That's right. Mad Dog 2020 is like the lowest you can go.
It really is.
You're as low as they go.
The only thing after that is, I think, it's something called Night Train.
Right. Yeah.
Thunderbird and Night
Yeah.
Train.
Right, Night Train.
Real hardcore alcoholics are drinking that when they're
so cheap.
down on the
Where I grew up, I thought that was a good wine, MD 2020, because everyone was always on it.
No.
Yeah, Mad Dog.
Farm was living large.
All right, Hank. Well, thank you for the birthday wishes.
All right.
We look forward to watching you on Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely be watching it.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yeah, keep it real up in the field. I got the tape of Jackie and Gary arguing during the commercial. Yeah. Here, this was good. Just a little fight they had. What? What did you say?
I'm working on a bit that's coming up. What have you contributed this morning?
I wrote a song for KC, and I sat here and laughed.
Right, and nobody's nibbled on it. You wrote a song and nobody's used it. What do you break my balls for? I swear. Dirt.
What happened?
I mean, I'm doing something for the show.
Howard was telling Gary something, but he was working on something he'd already been working on. So just goofing around, we just smiled at each other, and I said, I can only do no things at the same time.
Oh, dear.
Look, my job was on the show to break your balls. And look at what a great job I'm doing right now.
But you know what? You're nonstop. You know what happens? Everything that Fred does to you, everything that Fred does to you, you just do to me because you can't combat Fred. So it's like you get mad that Fred...
I don't the reason Fred attacks me is because I attack him.
No, I know, but you get so bummed out that Fred attacks you round the clock, and then that's all you do to me.
That's our job.
I know, but you can't give it a rest for a second.
Okay.
It's just like Howard, if I'm in the bathroom taking a leak, he comes in and he'll go, I gotta take a leak now.
No, that's not true. I walk in the bathroom and people are going, hey, what are you doing in here?
That's funny.
All right, okay. Starting today at the...
That's Ski Shop.
Just keep weapons out of here is all.
Starting today is the famous Prince of Ski Shop.
Out of here.
History making... It's like Jackie is the soundtrack to Gary's life.
Yeah, he's that narrator.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to the bathroom, boy. He just walks around doing that all day. Anything Gary does, he goes like, I'm walking to Bolf's office.
See, what he doesn't realize is I don't do it constantly. I pick my spots. It just seems constantly to him because
you're good at it.
Yeah.
He's always there when you do it.
Right.
Just once in a while.
Right.
Let's define constantly, all right? Would you say, okay, constantly would mean every move I make, and okay, I'm exaggerating. Would you say you're good for 6 to 12 times a show?
No.
Howard?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I thought you were talking about when it wasn't appropriate, like, you know.
Oh, no, so the inappropriate ones are 2 a day.
No, those are like once a week or once, you know.
I'm phoning my ball.
I would say almost any time I come in here to sit down before I've spoken, you're right, you'll go, Wolf, or I got a breakthrough, I got a headline. So
yes, absolutely.
Right, so
good news, bad news.
Exactly. So it's like a good dose of times a day.
Right, just like when the news starts, these two morons start with
You know what, the news is once a day. The news comes on once a day.
For an hour.
All right. Okay.
I'm just pointing it out, you know.
Oh, I was watching your lips.
Gary pointed out something funny to me.
What?
So Gary lives in Connecticut, right? So you can go, the internet is so great. You can go on the internet, and they have this thing, Connecticut's Offender Registry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is pretty cool. You go on www.state.ct.us if you live in Connecticut, let's say, right? Mm-hmm. And then you go to frequently asked questions, and it says, well, how can I find this offender registry? And you click on it, and it gives you this offender registry. And then you go on it, like, let's say if you live in Greenwich or something.
Right.
You click on Greenwich, and you see which offenders live in Greenwich, and they give you pictures of the dudes, too, and where they live.
And when the last time they checked in was.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's a good thing.
Like in Greenwich, there's 2 offenders.
In Stamford, there's like 60.
We were just looking at the pictures.
60?
Yeah, we were just looking at the pictures. It's fun. You look at in Stanford must be an all-black area because every offender in Stanford is black.
Good Lord, 60.
Yeah.
The biggest part is like Westport is a nicer area, so there's probably like 1 or 2, and then you go to like, what is it, Bridgeport, Fred, is that the town?
Bridgeport's pretty bad.
That's one of the biggest towns. It's
yeah, that's a rundown area.
It's a rundown area, so there's like tons there.
So you're looking at all the sex offenders.
You look at their name, and then you try to guess what they look like.
Right. It's fun.
And at one point, Howard goes...
The only thing is... Yeah, what?
Howard goes, well, you look at that guy, you realize, he's so bad looking, he's molesting anything.
Right, he's got to molest. He has no choice. Anything he does is offending.
You can't blame him.
Any kind of is offending with him. You got to see this one guy.
Who's going to consent with him?
I'll put it up on the screen.
And then one guy, smiled for his picture.
Here's your guy. Right. Yeah, one guy smiling like, hey, F you. I just raped 80 boys. Yeah, I'm proud. Yeah, like, here's a guy. This guy, he looks like a deer caught in the headlight. Ooh, you got me. Let's see. They don't tell you what they do.
They did?
You got to fill out a form if you want to know what they did.
That's the one you want, Howard.
Oh, this guy. Look at this guy.
Goodness.
You see, when I saw this guy, I said, well, yeah. I mean, you'd have to offend someone to get laid.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Do you believe? You beautiful, honey.
Yeah, without money, that guy's lost.
Mm-hmm. How am I supposed to get me some? Let's see. Race, black. Height 508.
Whatever that is.
What?
He's 508 feet. No wonder he's a giant. Eyes, brown hair, brown tail. Weight 135. He looks a lot more than that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
He's 508 inches high.
But they tell you.
135?
Yeah, I like that.
You see how cool it is? They give his address. Yep.
And they tell you, he checked in within the last couple of months, so he's like, keeping in touch.
Right. Keep it real. Keep it real. Gary, imagine being on this list.
Oh, man.
I'm a
Of
sex
all the
offender.
lists to make, I made it.
You see this guy. No picture. I don't have no picture. I don't understand. If you're arrested, don't they automatically take a picture of you?
Maybe they're new to the
Whoa,
system.
Look at this white guy. Look at him. Man. He'd have to be a offender, right? This guy.
Yeah, most... I don't know.
But look at that guy. If somebody told you he was the president of a corporation, that would fit, too.
You might buy into it.
Yeah.
You never know.
And then you can go, there's another, you can link to another part where if you want to, you can send away and they'll send you exactly what the guy did.
Yeah.
Like if it's your neighbor, you can send away.
Right.
You just got to fill out a form.
More information.
Yeah. Jack Martling.
It's got to be wanted for something.
Yeah. All right, let's take a couple of phone calls, and then we'll get to this dude. We got another one of those dudes to interview who, wants to legalize hemp.
Oh.
That's always funny.
Can't we hear about Fred and Carol Walt?
Oh, sure. What you want to do? Let me take a couple of phone calls. Carol Walton and the hemp dude.
Yeah, we really haven't talked to anybody much today.
Hey, Paul, you're on the air. We haven't talked to anybody. We're so busy fighting amongst ourselves.
Yo, Howard, you're being snubbed again, man.
Why is that?
Because you're one of your buddies, your big Kahuna boss, Les Moonves, is right around the corner from you, and he won't come up to see you.
Well, as much as a joke as you're making, you're absolutely right.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'll tell you something, listen, I understand what's going on. When I started with this company, this is a great company to work for. I'm not bad-mouthing these guys ever, especially my boss, Mel Comerson. I don't bad-mouth him. I'm happy for his success. But, I have been here from the beginning and I'm responsible for a lot of the success of the company. And yet to this day, I am treated. And not only that, I set the whole syndication. I changed the whole way people syndicate radio programming.
That's right. And
I've contributed to the entire organization in many, many ways, creative ways. And yet I am treated no differently than all of the new disc jockeys they bring in to imitate me.
You're correct. And Howard,
I am not embraced. I'm not embraced by the company. I mean, basically, I'm a well-paid disc jockey. I know that. Les Moonves is the programmer, the head guy of CBS programming. He doesn't come here and ask me what projects I'm working on. I don't have a production deal with this. I have production deals all over town to the exclusion of Les Moonves.
Les Moonves.
Oh, yeah, he thinks I'm a joke because, let's face it, I'm Mel's boy. I know what's going on. He thinks I'm being crammed down his throat. I am not given the proper respect by Les Moonves. You're absolutely right. Many a truth is said in jest, and you seem to be jesting quite liberally here.
No, I'm not.
I am not treated with. I'm a disc jockey in Les Moonves' eyes. That's okay. First of all, he sends me a Christmas gift, a jacket 3 sizes too small for me, which is I'd rather not get a gift. It's like put absolutely zero thought into it.
All right, Howard, you be well, brother.
Thank you. No,
You got one.
Oh, I'll give you mine. It would fit you.
Where's my jacket?
Oh, please, you're a joke.
My God.
All you're good at is making fun of Gary.
Oh.
No, but seriously,
Now?
in all seriousness, I know that I'm just a disc jockey here. I know that.
Just an employee.
In fact, Laura Schlesinger is treated better by the company than I am.
What, huh?
That's right. And if I didn't have Mel on my team,
you wouldn't even be here.
I couldn't even get a meeting.
You wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't even be here. He's the only reason I stay here is Mel. And believe me, I should be more involved in the company, but they've chosen to ignore me, so I go and make deals with other companies. I'm working with UPN right now. I'm working with, way before they bought them. Mm-hmm. I'm working with Fox. Listen, whatever.
It's like starting out at a company as a secretary.
Right.
They never see you as anything else.
That's right.
You got to go somewhere else to progress.
That's why I have to fight for every penny I get. Oh, yes. It all rolls off of Howard's back. Howard's back rolls off. Robin's back rolls off. Robin's back rolls off Fred's back. On my own back.
Yeah, well, you're going back to where you came from. Hey. Tired of you. All right. Now, Jackie will get your wish. Let's hear about Fred and Carol Alt.
Okay.
Good. All right.
Not interested. I'm angry now. Where's my plug?
We did it already.
Oh.
A recent issue of Steppin' Out magazine, supermodel and actress Carol Alt said the following to Chauncey Hayden about Fred Norris of the Howard Stern Show. What?
Supermodel.
Oh, come on, Fred. Let's hear what you have to say.
The question was, it's impossible to interview
Supermodel and actress.
It's impossible to interview Carol Alt without asking about your running feud with Fred Norris of the Howard Stern Show. He claims you're not a supermodel. However, you always seem to take his claim with grace and dignity. How do you stay so calm? Carol Alt. Well, I appreciate you telling me that I handle it with grace. I handle it the only way I know how to, and I know who I am, and I know what I am. And everybody's...
Popeye.
She's what?
She's Popeye. I am what I am.
And everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I certainly don't begrudge Fred's opinion. If that's his opinion, that's fine, and the truth is, most of the time, Howard, bless his soul, sticks up for me. And so do most of the fans who call in. So there's really nothing to be angry about. My whole push right now is to be an actress. What I look like or how Fred feels is inconsequential at this point. History proves who you are and what you've done. Wow, look at the Norris Alt feud.
I tell you.
He's like a stalker who he's so relentless that now he's worked his way into her life.
That's right. Now she has to be interviewed.
She has to address him.
She has to address him. The next follow-up question, Chauncey doesn't leave it alone. Is your relationship with Norris different off the air than on?
No.
Norris. I'll tell you that Fred sticks to his guns even off the air, even during commercial breaks. But the truth is, I know what my strengths and shortcuts... What happens between you and Carol Alt in the commercial breaks? Do you actually talk to her at all?
I mean, we talk and stuff like that.
I don't think you do.
Well, a little bit.
Listen, talk to
He
us.
doesn't talk to us. Why would he talk to her?
Does she ever say to you, Fred, why are you picking on me? Or
No. She tries to, well, of course, Fred doesn't think I'm a supermodel. And I go, you're right, I don't.
Oh,
even in the commercial.
Even in the commercial. Well, at least Howard likes me. I said, well, someone has to.
Oh, so that's the kind of conversation.
That's the kind of conversations we have.
Oh, nice.
She says, I'll tell you...
Shocked she still comes here.
She says, I know my strengths and shortcomings are, and his opinions are not going to affect how I feel about myself. To me, the whole thing is funny. How simple a mind would I have to allow Fred Norris to make me upset about what I've done in my career? I mean, I really would have to be a very simple mind if I allowed Fred to affect me. Well, there it is, Carol Alt, once again handling it with grace and dignity.
Yes, she is very diplomatic
Right.
about it. She never shoots back.
I love when she comes in.
Well, yeah, Fred wakes up.
So do I.
Right.
She was out last night. He ran into Vince McMahon at the WWF. He asked him some questions. Casey's big question last night was, what do you think of the Swedish refugees?
The Swedish refugees?
Yeah, there are no Swedish refugees. But everybody answers it.
Hey, Vince, do you have any words of encouragement for the Swedish refugees?
For the what?
The Swedish refugees.
Yeah, come to WWF New York and really have a good time. Yeah, that's what it's all about, is a good time.
How many dates with a woman before you introduce anal sex? Sorry? How many dates with a woman before you introduce anal sex?
I don't know. We've been talking about that. That's, as a matter of fact, we'll probably take up that subject matter at the next board of directors meeting, and we'll make a decision then.
Is there anything homo about wrestling?
Some people say yes, some people say no. We just let everybody decide, That's the way it is.
Where is the best place to pleasure yourself?
WWF New York.
Right in his restaurant.
Hey, Vince, last one. Would you Howard Stern?
Would I have? No, but I would like to beat Howard Stern up. Just because I would. I don't know. That probably doesn't say too much about me, but I think I'd like that. He's a little taller than I am, but I think I can handle him.
Great, I'll tell him. Thank you very much.
Maybe I should fight Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he can't beat up any of those wrestlers, so he wants to beat up you.
Yeah, great. Anybody can beat me up. I'm easy. I know karate, though. I wonder if that's allowed.
I guess you could use anything.
Yeah, I would use
one
it.
of those no-holds-barred men.
I'll break a chair over his balls.
Yeah, a chair that Jackie stole.
Right.
Oh. Who else did Casey meet?
Run from Run DMC, I guess. What's up with that?
Let me ask you a few questions here, all right? What did you do to celebrate the new millennium? I didn't think nothing was going to go wrong, but I was home anyway, because I didn't really want to go out and get into nothing. New York is hectic anyway. Do you have any words of encouragement for the Swedish refugees? Well, I always tell people, my favorite thing to tell people is things get better, so hang in there. That's what I always tell everybody, because I've been through some periods in my life where it was hectic, but I came out with flying colors, so I always believe in hope. I got you. What have you done for the goodness of mankind lately? Me? For the goodness of mankind? I'm always doing great things. Run DMC, we've done things like, the biggest thing that we've ever did was the thing for, AIDS? It wasn't for AIDS. I can't think of the name of this thing. Live Aid. Live Aid is the biggest thing Run DMC ever did to take care of people.
Where's the best place to pleasure yourself?
To pleasure yourself, the jacuzzi, that's where I always chill. I turn it on and just get warm.
Nice.
Where the white women at? I ain't answering that question, man. Where and where?
At what age did you get pubes?
Where'd you get these questions from?
You like Howard Stern?
I like Howard Stern.
Right.
Hey, have a great time tonight. Thanks a lot, man.
I know those guys. They're good guys. Run DMC. They've done the show. I like those guys. And let me tell you something. That's good advice for those Swedish refugees.
What was it?
I don't know. Okay, so let's do Jackie True False.
Jackie True False.
The guy who knows thinks he knows Jackie better. Here comes Stuttering John with Jackie True False. Oh, you put that together.
No, John put it together. He wants me to do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we do 3 out of 5?
3 out of 5. True False.
Jackie True False.
Jackie once went to jail for stealing chairs from a country club.
Okay, Jackie once went to jail for stealing chairs at a country club. True or false?
I'll say true on that.
What do you think?
I think that's true.
I think that's true, too.
I say it's false. All right, what is it?
That's true.
It is? Yeah. All right, you got one right.
He steals chili for crying out loud.
That's great.
Steals everything.
Steals everything around here, yeah.
Jackie told me that story once. Not only did he get in trouble for it, but I think his dad was like big in the political party in town, and it was in the newspaper, and it embarrassed the whole family.
Oh, really? So Jackie stole chairs.
It was in the Locust Valley Leader, and the headline of the story was "Gets the Chairs."
Oh. How old are you?
Who wrote that? First year college.
Right.
Home for the summer.
And how did you explain, like, why were you stealing chairs from a country
It
club?
was my parents' anniversary, and I had no money.
They were there.
Oh, so you gave them chairs as a gift?
I was stealing 4 of these folding chairs that they used for debutante parties. It was a Hyper Rock Country Club.
And you were going to give them to your parents?
Yeah, and I put them in the trunk of a... Well, the good news is they didn't catch me with the hash.
Man, I sit on this stolen chair.
Cops had opened the trunk, and I opened the trunk, and there's a huge box.
Does that give you any idea of the decorating in his house?
Yeah, can you imagine? Hey, Mom, here's your... And like no box or anything. It's like, here's some chairs.
Oh,
No, they were debutante chairs, Howard.
Yeah.
That's to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you need debutante chairs in your house.
But how funny is that?
Relatively nice folding.
I mean, how funny is it that you would give your parents chairs?
Yeah,
Folding
he
chairs.
rocked out of his mind when
Right.
he did that.
Hey, I went out and stole some chairs for your birthday.
I actually wasn't drunk. I had worked all night.
How are you going to explain where you got these chairs?
Oh, I didn't get that far.
Yeah, but pick them out of the garbage.
Why?
It made sense.
I get a feeling Jackie's parents are like these ghetto kids' parents. Like, they never ask, where'd you get that car?
Right. Or how'd you get all that money?
Thrilled to get on television.
See, that's why they want to lock up parents. It's like these kids come home every week with a new car in the
They're
ghetto.
buying their parents things.
Yeah,
Like,
and the parents
can't even afford
and the
it.
parents never go, where'd you get a car? We don't even have
Well,
jobs.
how do you have the money for that?
Right.
Your allowance doesn't add up to that much.
Yeah, you only get $3 a week.
You know, I had a neighbor that used to do that. You know, even at like 10 or 11 would steal bats and balls, and he would always go home and say, look what I found, Mom.
See, if I brought home 4 folding chairs to my parents,
There'd be a lot of explanations.
yeah, they would be like, wait a second, where did you get these 4 In Jackie's family, they would never ask.
Oh, look at the chairs.
Thank you.
son.
Good job.
Thank you, Jackie. Let me try that out.
Junior.
That's why Jackie has no problem stealing around here. He thinks he's entitled.
He has never learned. He's never learned.
Very good at it. Oh, that's a nice ton of meat you got there in the kitchen. Where'd you get it?
Yeah, real good, Jackie. You got busted stealing chairs?
Well, that's
All right.
the good part of this.
You have one right. Go ahead, next question.
Jackie used to throw his mom's used tampons at kids on Halloween.
Do you think that's true or false, sir?
False.
I got to say false on that.
False.
All right.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think that's false.
Yeah, that's false.
All right.
That's false.
That's 2 right, sir. 1 more and you're going to see Tina Turner.
Thanks for at least not thinking that was true.
Another one.
Because your mom didn't use tampons.
She was all rolled up newspaper. One morning, Jackie sat on the toilet and found chunks of girl's puke in his pubic hair.
Sir, is that true or false?
False.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
I think that's probably true.
I say it's true. I recall hearing something about that. Go ahead.
That is true.
Yeah. Good job. You found puke. All right, sir, you still have 2 more chances to get 1 more right. All right, go ahead.
Dated the devil. Very good.
Chunks of puke. Oh. Go ahead.
Jackie's first girlfriend had Down syndrome.
So what do you think? Is that true or false?
What?
Is that true or false? His first girlfriend had Down syndrome.
I'm say true.
All right.
Does that mean like some little kid in school that he had a crush on?
I don't know. I'm going to say that's false. I don't buy it, but
I've never told
if that's true, that's the greatest.
Is it girlfriend or just
girlfriend?
Jesus.
What is the answer?
That's false.
Sir, you got 2 right so far and 2 wrong. This is your last question.
Doubts?
You could end up blowing the whole trip.
Yeah.
Do you believe it? Do you believe that you're not secure yet in winning this trip?
I feel secure on the final answer.
All right, let's see. Go ahead. Please, I ask everyone to be quiet to lock in this guy's answer.
Jackie injured his knee wrestling drunk, and it got him out of the Army.
True or false?
True.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's true.
I think that's true, too.
Because I know he got out of the Army.
Yeah, the bad knee deal.
The answer is?
That is true.
All right, you're going. You've won a trip for 2 to see Tina Turner.
Anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, anywhere in the U.S. where she's playing. Trip includes airfare, car fare, hotel for 3 nights, 2 tickets to the show. Courtesy of eTrade.com. Open a $1,000 account with eTrade by January 23rd, and they'll give you 2 tickets to see Tina Turner anywhere she's performing in the United States. Go to eTrade.com for details. And the bad news is Jackie goes with you.
Yeah, he gets the other ticket.
Me and the Down syndrome girl going.
Howard, have you ever seen any, like I've played racquetball with Jackie, have you ever seen any evidence of a bad knee?
No.
He's like OJ with the arthritis.
Yeah, I have worse knees.
I mean, he's always running around, he's very physical. Nothing wrong with that knee.
I know, there's nothing there.
How did you manage that one?
Yeah.
It was unstable.
No, the rest of you is unstable.
It was.
Yeah, the guy who stole the chairs is unstable.
Yeah, I used to be walking along and I would just fall down.
But that's because you were drunk.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the knee.
Not 8 o'clock in the engineering building, you witch.
All right, sir, thank you. Hold on, we'll give you the...
I can't get up.
All right. Very good. Congratulations.
Jackie.
He knows his Jackie, that guy. Chunks of vomit. I love that. All right, Casey, thank you.
Oh, I wish the Down syndrome thing had been true.
That would have been a great story.
Oh, I thought I heard gagging.
And I guess when he found the vomit, his kids.
You're very sexy for a slow girl.
Jim, you're on the air.
Howard, how you doing?
All right.
I went to Angie Everhart's personal appearance.
Where?
It was downtown. Tower Records.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, in New York?
Yeah. And she was signing a magazine, and I said, she was so good looking, it was really hard to speak, but I said, Howard Stern's a lucky guy, and she says with a lot of attitude, not yet, he's not.
Let's see.
So, I thought you wanted the input on that. I got a question for Fred. Can I ask Fred a question? All right, Angie Everhart and Carol are standing on a busy Manhattan street corner. Carol begins to cross the street. Suddenly you notice a cab hurtling out of control towards her. At the same moment, you notice a gum-chewing punk blowing a huge bubble dangerously close to Angie's amazing red hair. You have time only to warn one of them. Which do you save?
No brainer.
I'd have to say Angie.
All right.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
More important.
Hey, Howard, do you have any chance to get tickets to your birthday party?
Not for that.
Not for that?
No.
You a chick?
I'll give this guy. Let him come
Wait
to
a
the
minute.
birthday.
We don't have that many.
We don't?
Howard, we don't have them to give away.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I don't have them to give away.
It's packed already.
And there's some, like, girls coming down here.
Yeah, we got those girls coming down here today to compete for tickets.
Yeah, we're trying to pick some good-looking girls down there.
Okay.
All right, man.
Hey,
You can understand that.
Barry, that zookeeper.
What happens when Howard Stern's staff asks him the questions they've always wanted answered? It's time to Ask Howard with Rachel Fine.
All right, your staff's got questions, you've got answers. Let's do this. Mike Morales from Howard 100 News asks,
who's on your dream A-list jam-packed Stern show? One musician, one actor, one comic.
Well, we've had Jerry Seinfeld on. I really like him as a guest. I've had Chris Rock on. I love Chris Rock. Who is a comic I haven't had on yet? I recently had Gary reach out to Billy Crystal because Billy's mad at me. And I happen to think Billy's brilliant. He's mad because, who knows, Stuttering John asked him a question or something. Unfortunately, he still holds a grudge. I'm trying to think of a comic right now that I'd want to have on. All right, but musician, I've said this before, Mick Jagger would be really great. I'd like to ask David Bowie some questions. You know, I've had Bowie on musically, but never to sit down. I don't know that he would. So that would be interesting to me to ask Mick Jagger about the process of writing songs and his life. And you said a comedian, an actor?
Actor.
Any popular actor is a good guest for our show. You know, Brad Pitt would be good for our show. Jack Nicholson would be awesome for the show. And I know Jack a little bit. I've actually had dinner with him a few times, but I don't know why. I guess he just, you know, maybe he's just old that he doesn't care. He's done it all. Those kind of classic guys who have had long careers and have been in incredible movies and had incredible roles. I mean, I would have liked to have interviewed James Gandolfini after The Sopranos because I think he was so brilliant in it. So, yeah, Jack Nicholson would be one, the Stones, and comedian-wise, who the heck is out there that I haven't spoken with that I want to? I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Gotcha.
No.
Question from Scott DePace at Howard TV.
Do you want to go golfing with me sometime?
No, I am not a golfer. And Scott is probably the biggest proponent of telling people that I didn't hit a 300-yard, what is it called, a drive or a putt? I don't know what the difference is. A drive.
Okay.
And the putt's the short thing. But I went on a driving range, and this is what the pro told me, and this is what Jimmy told me, that I was hitting it out about 300 yards. I'm not making that up. I mean, he can't deal with it. I don't want to golf with him. I never want to play golf again because, number one, I'm sure I could never duplicate what I did.
Right.
So then he'll be like, I told you can't do it. I don't know that I could do it again. I was in the zone. No one was really paying attention to me. No one was putting any pressure on me. And I was able to whack the ball. So Scott thinks I'll get out there, play with him, and he'll humiliate me, which probably he will. I don't even know the rules. I don't even know what it is I need to do. And I would also be miserable out on a golf course. I would be sitting there the whole time thinking about what else I should be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tremendous waste of time for me.
Question from Jason Kaplan. Jason asks,
everybody always dreams about being rich. When you first got rich, what was the one thing that you were dying to buy that you were finally able to get?
I never felt wealthy. I never felt that I was a wealthy person. I think like a poor person. I grew up with parents who lived through the Depression, took the worst of the Depression, had absolutely nothing growing up. When I say nothing, I mean, where's the next meal coming from? We can't pay rent, we have to move. They get shoes off a cart, that whole thing. My mother had one pair of underwear, never had a doll, never had a toy. And I have taken all of that in as if it happened to me in some weird psychological transference. So to me, my main concern making a living was, would I be able to provide for my family? Would my children be able to go to school? So being able to pay without having to worry for a house, a car, food, and for all the basics is what turned me on about being able to make a real living in radio. And I never expected to make a living in radio, never thought I would. I was shocked when I was making $250 a week, and I got the job in Detroit for $30,000 a year, and I thought my world was complete. So money wasn't the big motivating force in my life.
was there ever an impulse purchase that you went, I've earned this, I've gotten this far, I want to buy this thing?
I don't make a lot of impulse purchases. I'll buy anything for my wife. I'll buy stuff for my kids without thinking about it for a minute. For myself, rarely. A couple of years ago, I bought 2 nice watches, one of them being this one, and I felt guilty for days that I bought this. This is a, what is it called? I know so little about them. Luminor, Panerai. It's a good watch.
Yeah.
It's not even, in terms of watch aficionados, it's probably not that expensive, but it's more than I would spend on a piece of jewelry. And I don't make, when I started to make a pretty good living, I went out and bought a Jaguar, and I had that car when my kids were young, and that was it. I don't care about cars. That was it. I'm just not an extravagant human being.
That was great. Thank you so much. I thought that was really informative.
I agree. I learned a lot about myself.
Me too.
Yeah.
When Howard Stern's staff asks him the questions they've always wanted answered. It's time to Ask Howard with Rachel Fine.
All right, your staff's got questions, you've got answers. Let's do this. Mike Morales from Howard 100 News asks,
Who's on your dream A-list jam-packed Stern show? One musician, one actor, one comic.
Well, we've had Jerry Seinfeld on. I really like him as a guest. I've had Chris Rock on. I love Chris Rock. Who is a comic I haven't had on yet? I recently had Gary reach out to Billy Crystal because Billy's mad at me, and I happen to think Billy's brilliant. He's mad because, who knows, Stuttering John asked him a question or something. Unfortunately, he still holds a grudge. I'm trying to think of a comic right now that I'd want to have on. All right, but musician, I've said this before, Mick Jagger would be really great. I'd like to ask David Bowie some questions. I've had Bowie on musically, but never to sit down. I don't know that he would. So that would be interesting to me to ask Mick Jagger about the process of writing songs and his life. And you said a comedian, an actor?
Actor.
Any popular actor is a good guest for our show. Brad Pitt would be good for our show. Jack Nicholson would be awesome for the show. And I know Jack a little bit. I've actually had dinner with him a few times, but I don't know why. I guess he just, maybe he's just old that he doesn't care. He's done it all. Those kind of classic guys who have had long careers and have been in incredible movies and had incredible roles. I mean, I would have liked to have interviewed James Gandolfini after The Sopranos because I think he was so brilliant in it. So, yeah, Jack Nicholson would be one, the Stones, and comedian-wise, who the heck is out there that I haven't spoken with that I want to? I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Gotcha.
No.
Question from Scott DePace at Howard TV.
Do you want to go golfing with me sometime?
No, I am not a golfer. And Scott is probably the biggest proponent of telling people that I didn't hit a 300-yard, what is it called, a drive or a putt? I don't know what the difference is. A drive.
Okay.
And the putt's the short thing. But I went on a driving range, and this is what the pro told me, and this is what Jimmy told me, that I was hitting it out about 300 yards. I'm not making that up. I mean, he can't deal with it. I don't want to golf with him. I never want to play golf again because, number one, I'm sure I could never duplicate what I did.
Right.
So then he'll be like, I told you can't do it. I don't know that I could do it again. I was in the zone. No one was really paying attention to me. No one was putting any pressure on me. And I was able to whack the ball. So Scott thinks I'll get out there, play with him, and he'll humiliate me, which probably he will. I don't even know the rules. I don't even know what it is I need to do. And I would also be miserable out on a golf course. I would be sitting there the whole time thinking about what else I should be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tremendous waste of time for me.
Question from Jason Kaplan. Jason asks,
Everybody always dreams about being rich. When you first got rich, what was the one thing that you were dying to buy that you were finally able to get?
I never felt wealthy. I never felt that I was a wealthy person. I think like a poor person. I grew up with parents who lived through the Depression, took the worst of the Depression, had absolutely nothing growing up. When I say nothing, I mean, where's the next meal coming from? We can't pay rent, we have to move. They get shoes off a cart, that whole thing. My mother had one pair of underwear, never had a doll, never had a toy. And I have taken all of that in as if it happened to me in some weird psychological transference. So to me, my main concern making a living was, would I be able to provide for my family? Would my children be able to go to school? So being able to pay without having to worry for a house, a car, food, and for all the basics is what turned me on about being able to make a real living in radio. And I never expected to make a living in radio, never thought I would. I was shocked when I was making $250 a week, and I got the job in Detroit for $30,000 a year, and I thought my world was complete. So money wasn't the big motivating force in my life.
Was there ever an impulse purchase that you went, I've earned this, I've gotten this far, I want to buy this thing?
I don't make a lot of impulse purchases. I'll buy anything for my wife. I'll buy stuff for my kids without thinking about it for a minute. For myself, rarely. A couple of years ago, I bought 2 nice watches, one of them being this one, and I felt guilty for days that I bought this. This is a, what is it called? I know so little about them. A Luminor, Panerai. It's a good watch.
Yeah.
It's not even, in terms of watch aficionados, it's probably not that expensive, but it's more than I would spend on a piece of jewelry. And I don't make, when I started to make a pretty good living, I went out and bought a Jaguar, and I had that car when my kids were young, and that was it. You know, yeah. I don't care about cars. You know, that was it. I'm just not an extravagant human being.
That was great. Thank you so much. I thought that was really informative.
I agree. I learned a lot about myself.
Me too.
Do Richard notes.
So he said he cries every time he comes on the show, that you make him cry.
Yeah, why?
You know,
he doesn't
you
cry.
just hit him.
But everyone
right
makes him cry. I'm going to tell him. I think the first thing you have to discuss them is that the crying loses its value.
Give me the list of appearances you've done in the last month where you didn't cry.
Sure.
Looking at the Wall of Fame. What's that? They did not fall. They just fell?
They all fell off the wall.
Just now?
Just now.
What the hell is that all about?
Ouch.
It's like you have psychic abilities. Come on.
He tried to kiss him.
Come on, Mrs. Simmons. Come on, because I got to talk to you before we go in.
Don't you know how to say hello to a lady?
Hello. I just realized I don't know how where the mic is. Richard, you know, one of the things I realized is we use a headset, right, with a microphone on it, and with the hair dryer, I'm just going to have to put it on. I'll just work with me. I'll put it on in a weird way. You know what I'm talking about? I won't miss it. I won't miss it either way.
Welcome. Are you looking forward to this?
This what?
Reuniting with Howard.
Let me just a minute. Yes, I am.
And that's it?
Just a minute. I think it's going to be refreshing.
And what are you anticipating from Mr. Stern today?
that he may find me prettier than his wife.
Would it be okay if I showed your lovely outfit?
To a who?
To the viewers.
What outfit?
Well, this beautiful dress here.
It's just something simple, you know. It's just a $6,000 simple black dress you can wear anywhere. You can wear it to funerals, to parties, to weddings. You can, you know, bring it to the side and tie it for the beach. You could, you know, wear it outside, just letting the breeze hit your skin. You can wear it, when you bring it up, you can wear it to look like Jessica Lange in American Horror Story. You can wear it backwards, and it looks sort of Grecian.
And it's versatile enough for morning radio?
It's very versatile.
All right, we'll see you in the studio.
So Richard Simmons is here. We're going to start with him. He's here early. We've got such a packed show, we had to squeeze him in early.
All right, let's
Richard,
predict how long it will be before he sits down and cries.
Oh, wait, there's a very pretty girl out there. That's not Richard.
What?
That's a pretty, pretty girl. What a pretty girl. Who is this beautiful young lady?
Did he take his own advice and get a new do?
Who is that beautiful young lady who just walked in? Hi, sexy lady.
Looks like Lady
All right,
Gaga.
Just come on the microphone. Lady Gaga's here. Lady Mama. All right, come over here because it's not. You're on radio, Richard. I mean, ma'am.
Lady.
Lady. There's a
Ricky, whatever
beautiful
your name.
young lady with beautiful purple hair and gorgeous dress. Hello. What is that, darling? Hi. Just sit down because
Are
you're
you
wasting
gonna
time. I want to talk to you. Hi. Richard, you're in full drag. How long does it take you to get in that outfit? Seriously, because you have a beautiful wig, and even your nails are done. And those are, I assume, what, like
They
a
aren't
fake
press-on
nail?
nails.
A press-on nail?
Yeah.
Did you go to a salon and get those nails?
No, I did not go. I did it in the room. It took me 5 minutes.
You press-on nail?
Yeah. You want to sit? Look.
Yeah.
Try one on.
No, I don't want to
Here.
touch it. It's disgusting.
No, come on.
No.
Let me wash it.
No.
Please, Jesus.
Yeah.
The man does not like to be touched.
When you dress in drag, why not titties? Why flat-chested? Seriously, did you give consideration to stuffing your bra?
Howard.
Seriously, to
No,
make the
this is
illusion.
not serious. This is
Not serious.
This is not.
This is pretty serious. I think this is
It's
like
not
first of all,
Halloween. What is it?
I think we're meeting the real you.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you.
No,
Thank
I really
you.
am. I've missed you.
Let me ask you something. Why would a heterosexual man like yourself, seriously, dress up as a woman? And I know, listen, I know
it's just one thing.
You're
It's just one.
heterosexual, and I know you love women.
No, listen to me. 13 million.
What?
13 million what?
That's how much.
worth?
That's what it cost when they want me to do this.
No, what I'm saying is,
it cost people give me 13 million. Robin's here.
Do you have a doll collection?
Robin, hi. I miss you.
Hi, Richard. I miss you too.
Do you have 400 dolls in your collection?
2,200.
$2,200.
Yeah.
I was saying, here's a guy.
Where do you keep
You're
those
as masculine as anyone I know. You love girls. You want to get
Can you
married.
take this off of me?
Why do you wear?
What is he taking
He's
off?
taking off his jewelry and his woman's outfit. Could you take off your wig so I can put a pair of headphones on you so you can hear Robin?
No wonder he's
Look what I
screaming
did
so
for you.
loud.
Wow,
Come
a
on.
skull shirt. You like skulls?
Huh? I like your skull. If anything happens to you, I'm going to lick your skull. I want to own it.
Richard, I was reading about your shorts. Do you own 400 pair of those shorts? That you
Now
love
it's
to wear?
about 600 because people buy.
Are they flammable? In other words, I heard that they can light
It's a
on
little
fire.
purple bag.
Hold on.
Where
Richard,
is it?
Richard, focus on me.
Okay.
Put on headphones.
La 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 la. I love Howard.
Yeah, because he's all over the place.
I love Howard.
Now what is he doing?
Your new single is just
Hairdo.
go back to the shorts. I'll go to hairdo in a minute.
Yeah, these.
Seriously, are they flammable?
Yeah, that's why they got rid of them.
So they don't make those anymore.
Well, they make a new. Dolphin makes the new short, but it's not like this. The problem is this material is flammable.
So you have.
But don't get any ideas.
You have over 1,000.
You know, I don't want to end up being like Sissy Spacek and Carrie. Stop! I don't want to go to the prom, Mama, please.
Richard, you have over 1,000 pair of dolphin shorts.
Yeah.
And when you heard they were flammable and they weren't going to make them anymore, is that why you went out and bought 1,000 pair of
No, I don't have the. No, these I've had for years.
You've had for years.
Years, and then people will clean out their garage and stuff, and then send me stuff. And then I give it to people. People say I'm dressing up as Halloween, and I send them. You know.
Right.
I need the purple bag.
Okay,
I want it now.
I have to hold your microphone.
I'll do
Somebody
it.
else get the purple bag, Gary?
Mother, daughter, mother. Where's the pictures?
Right here.
Richard.
I got to show you this. This is going to bring back a memory.
What is it?
All right. First, I want you to see this picture.
What is that? I don't know what that. Oh, that's when you dress like a man.
Look.
Yeah, I remember that. That was great.
That's drag. Howard.
Do you remember that day? Do you remember that day?
I do. You were
Get me the
fabulous.
purple bag. I'm
decided
leaving.
to dress as
If
a
I
man.
don't get the purple bag, I'm going to go do an
What are you gonna
oldie
do?
station. I'm not kidding.
It's on its way.
What's in the purple bag that you need?
I just take this off and fluff my hair so I
Okay,
can.
good. All right.
So, did you like hairdo?
Richard has a new single out called Hairdo.
This is serious.
Yeah, it's serious. It's as serious as anyone can be. What the sales must be through the roof. When I heard this, it's a rap song featuring you.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
When did you get into rap?
When did you first discover you could rap?
Well,
Look at that hairdo.
I just decided.
Put the wig back on.
I'm trying to find something to throw.
No.
Seriously, then why you have to say those things to upset me?
Stop it.
No,
You
I
look
mean it.
great.
You always have to put. There's something you always have to put down.
You're 65. You look like you're 20.
Yeah.
Are you 65?
Yeah, I'm 65.
That is unbelievable. Do you think about death at all, or are you just one of those people that can't even face it?
Here. I watched over and over the burial of Evita Peron.
Right.
And
why Evita Peron? Were you a fan?
because it was a beautiful
Where do you
coffin.
have that?
Right.
And she had 5,000
Yeah, where do you
flowers.
see that? Where do you get
Where do you get that?
take away his microphone? Now he has one in his headphones. That's good. Yeah.
So now I did
Wait.
hairdo.
Yeah.
I think that music is wonderful. We love music. It's our
Yes.
therapy. It makes people happy.
Who invested in this? In other words, you had to go in a recording studio. Did you put up your own money, or did some record company put up money?
No, I put up my own money.
I had to figure that.
Chris Phillips and Kathy Phillips, they do the music.
All right, here is Hairdo. Let me play it for Robin, who has yet to hear it, which is unbelievable that she's the last person in this country who hasn't heard
Yeah, I don't know
Hairdo.
where I've
We're ready.
been.
We're ready.
Here we go. Wow. It's action-packed.
Short, long, straight, or curly. Get something cute.
Wait.
Or curly. Get something cute. Get something girly. Short, long, straight, or curly. I'm going on tour.
Are you?
I did 29 songs I've written, and I'm doing duets. No, I am.
Duets? With who?
Short, long, straight, or curly. Get something cute, get something girly. An afro, a buzz cut, a French
I'm
twist.
going to throw up. Richard's coming on to me.
I know. That would be
Richard-
the last day that I would do that. I would rather be celibate and go into a seminary.
I was watching an appearance, several appearances. You've been on TV a lot lately.
Yeah.
I watched you on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
I watched you on Home Shopping Network.
I'm on JTV,
That jewelry
television.
Jewelry television.
Thank you, Robin.
And Richard, you cry at the drop of a hat. And you cry.
He's going to start with me, and you all two are being quiet.
No, I want to say something to you. If you cry everywhere, and a lot of the times there's no,
I don't cry
there's no
everywhere.
actual tears.
You know,
which
Howard,
it's
don't
become
do
a
this.
shtick. I want
No,
to
don't do
talk to you
this.
about it.
Do
I haven't
this.
talked to you in a while. It's not a put down. It's
It is,
not. It's
because
a question about
no.
your performance.
It's not a performance.
But
okay,
it is.
listen to me.
You
when
are a performer.
I just came back from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
I know you dug a well.
There was
for an orphan.
Yeah, let's breeze over that. Do you breeze over all the charity things you do?
Yeah, but you dug a well.
No.
You dug a well for an orphanage. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this
that
is
was very lovely.
Well, that's beautiful.
But this is the beginning of going
Did you
to.
dig the hole yourself? No. Stop
No, I
it.
just want
Sit down.
no because
Sit
I get.
down. No, seriously, what happened at the orphanage?
Well, the water was contaminated.
How did you learn of this?
A friend of mine told me about the orphanage.
A friend says to you, hey, there's an orphanage, they have no money,
Yes.
they need a well.
Yes.
And what does it cost to dig a well?
Quite a bit of money, because you have to
In
go
other words,
300
Did you have to do
feet
this
down.
on your own? In other words, you put up all the money?
I put up all the money.
How much did it cost to dig a well so other people can get involved? Would you say?
$30,000.
30 grand.
Yeah.
So
But now
that's
these
very
children
gracious.
have water to bathe in. The kitchen has water to cook in. They have water to drink. But this is just the beginning. You know, you do a lot of charity work, and also your wife does.
Yes.
And there are 6 million orphans, and there's orphanages
It's
all
horrible.
over
It's
the
an
world.
epidemic, and that's why these fucks who are against abortion.
All right,
You know,
all right.
There's
all right.
so many unwanted children.
But
Am I
here's the-
correct?
here's the-
do you agree?
yes,
Where do you
yes.
stand on abortion? I know you're a Catholic, but where do you stand on it?
I really don't talk about politics.
You never.
No, it's just.
Do you
not.
vote?
Yes.
You always vote.
Always vote.
Did you hear the Pope?
Did you
Yes.
think that was great? Is this terrific?
I think this Pope's a really fabulous Pope.
I'm with you.
But let me say this. I went to Sao Paulo. I built this is the beginning of what I'm going to do. I have a foundation that's called Richard Simmons and Family. And every month I'm going to do something like this.
No, this is wonderful. But what I'm saying is, and I didn't mean it as a put down, but if you cry about everything on every
My life
show,
is very emotional, Howard.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. You sit here.
But you cried about the jewelry.
No. I cry.
You
well,
cried,
you know what?
You cried about your new jewelry collection.
When someone calls up and they're overweight and they're very depressed and they say, I bought this bracelet because it says hope on it and I need hope. You've known me for decades, Howard. And you know.
Is it all genuine?
It
or is some
wasn't
of
that
it a racket?
situation.
Is some of it a racket? Because I think you're one of the most honest.
I'm
going to compliment you. Out of all the exercise gurus that I've ever heard, I think you're the most effective, and I'll tell you why. You are a realist. You get a hold of overweight people. You start them out slowly. You give them hope. You hang with them, and you exercise them in a reasonable way that keeps them in the game. And you teach them about diet.
I have a lot of reason.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I'm not putting
Robin
you on.
and you know
Yes.
Robin and we've been friends for years. I call 30 to 40 overweight and obese people a day. Some of them are anywhere from 250 to 800 pounds. Now this is very emotional. This isn't like I'm calling someone who has to lose 10 pounds.
Right.
These are people that may have been abused, may have had a bad divorce, kids taken away from them, a loss of job, and now they're housebound. Now, I am because I was overweight, this is very sensitive to me.
Hey, I heard you talk, as a child you were obese, right, as a child. Were you a model for, for overweight, fat kids? Were you a fat kids model? I heard a story. Now, tell me if it's true or false. You modeled and you made so much money. Why can't I interview you?
I'm having an asthma attack.
No, you're not. Stop it. That's a fake.
You can't talk like that if you're having an asthma attack.
When you were a child, did your mother take you to model and you made enough money that she invested the money in an apartment or several apartment buildings in New Orleans? No. And that you were a millionaire before you even started being an exercise guru?
I was successful doing modeling later on, and my parents said, well, this was just a fluke. You need to really not spend this money. And
were you an overweight model?
I was. Yeah, they were called chubby models.
And could you make that kind of money where you were doing well? I mean, because regular models don't make that much money unless they're supermodels.
No, I did well, but but when you're overweight, it's sort of a paradox because I tried to lose weight because I hated the way I looked, and I thought others hated me.
Right.
And so. What are we talking about? I'm not here to talk about that.
All
of a sudden, you're going ease on down the wrong road.
Why are you
it's like Dorothy. It's like you're Dorothy and you got Toto and you're going down the wrong.
But you can't
Why am I
come
here to say?
You can't come in.
I love you.
Stop.
Come here, touch me.
No, I don't want to touch.
Come here.
No,
I
Richard.
want to say.
No.
I've taken a shower. I've cleansed.
I don't want to touch anybody.
I went to St. Patrick's. I cleansed with holy water.
It's not you. It's just I don't want to touch anybody.
Anybody. Why is that?
Because I have a germphobe. Look, what I'm saying.
Can we just hold hands for a minute?
No. I've got to.
What if I spread this? Look.
No.
Wait, look.
No, I'm really not into it.
Look.
I don't care. I don't want to hold hands.
Okay.
I don't. Please
Can we
stop.
do E.T.?
Are you afraid of germs? Do you scrub? Because you shake a lot of hands.
Oh, damn Spot! Oh, damn Spot! Leave me!
You know what I'm worried about with you?
Yeah, what are you worried about? Dick Simmons here. What are you worried about?
First of all, why won't you talk about your early life and modeling?
Sometimes it's painful.
It's too painful for you?
Do you have parts of your life that were painful?
Absolutely.
I know them, and I'm not going to bring
them
up because I'm a Gentile man.
No, but I certainly am.
I came here to talk about a couple things. I came to talk about...
Yeah, but you can't just plug. It turns people off.
Listen, no, I'm not...
Listen to me.
I'm only here.
No
I'm not here. I don't care about plugs.
Yes, you do.
I have hair transplant plugs. You can have them.
What's going on with that? Now, I read somewhere you have to spray your head.
Well, I have bald spots. Do you have a bald spot?
No, I'm pretty good.
But you will one day.
You think? I don't know. I'm doing pretty good.
Listen to me, Beelzebub. One day you will.
Why did you get hair plugs? Why didn't you just shave your head?
Because I look like Annie that had been in a fire.
You were concerned about your appearance?
Let's say that a woman has an illness and she loses her hair and she looks in the mirror. And, you know, it's all about how do you look in the mirror and if you like yourself. And when you look in the mirror, Howard.
Are we too concerned with all of that kind of shit? Seriously.
We are too concerned, but if you look in the mirror and a man is going bald and he doesn't like what he looks like, you know, then...
It's okay to... But it's very painful, isn't it? Where do they get the hair from?
Now it's all new. No, they
do a better job.
They go, listen to how it goes.
That's how they do it.
But you know, the only reason... I get a lot of emails and tweets about this show.
No, but it talks about hair transplants. No,
you're going to wait. No, you're going to wait. No, you're going to wait.
I'm worried about you.
And they say to me, I'm worried about you. I'm so worried about you. You're spreading yourself too thin. You sit there with the talent people. Then you do this. Then you go to the large mansion. Everyone, did you know it takes 20 minutes for Howard to go from the driveway to his front door?
That's not true.
Hi, this is Dick Simmons for Celebrity Homes.
Are you wearing women's perfume because you have a
No, I'm wearing Brute.
Wait, I'm worried about you.
You shouldn't be
sad
worried
you never
about
had
me.
children of your own?
The white zone.
Come here, give me that.
The white zone is for loading. You know what?
Are you sad you never had children of your own?
I exercise children all over the country when I do classes.
Are you sad you've had no partner, no love?
Because you know what it is, Howard?
Do you have someone in your life?
Let me just say this. Give me a second to put my thoughts together.
Okay, good. All right.
When I first met you.
No, do you have someone in your life or not?
Tell the truth. I have the world.
I'm being serious.
I'm being serious
so sad.
too. You find it sad?
Do you like going home alone and not
I didn't say I was going home alone. When you have 14 housekeepers.
I know, but that's
and sometimes we reenact the Last Supper. Well, you should see us. It's here's my life.
Is physical love important?
Okay, here's my life.
What about physical love?
I get hugs and kisses.
So you
Let
don't
me just
care about
finish my
jacking off
sentence.
or anything? Honestly.
Oh my.
I've never had that discussion with you.
Robin.
What is he where is he going?
You don't care.
Have you ever been stabbed with an afro comb? Have you ever? Have you ever?
Actually, yeah, I have.
And now Breaking Bad. Oh my God, no. Howard,
Do you
you're
love
in
Breaking
prison.
Bad? Isn't that a great show?
You didn't see me dressed up as all the Emmy people, did you?
No.
I dressed up as him.
As Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
And where was this shown?
This was all
Emmys?
over. You know, this was
Were you
all
on the
over,
Emmys?
but it's all about you and your radio show.
Were you on the Emmys?
I've got a radio show. I'm Howard Stern.
Here, all right, let's talk about some things.
Okay, but here's the reason. One of the reasons I came here.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of the same clients, same fans.
Sure, we do.
And so.
That's
I always come
unbelievable.
here.
We should have a convention together.
I always
like
come
the
here.
bronies and the
I always come here to inspire people to perspire.
Richard.
Yeah.
Do you think about now? You're a senior citizen. Do you think do you think about death at all? Do you think about?
Here's what I think.
Are you scared of?
No.
Do you think there's an afterlife?
No. Here's what I'm thinking.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
Here's what I'm thinking. That I don't want to die.
Right.
Like no one else wants to die.
Right.
But God has this little book when you're going and when you're coming in.
Right.
And I just try to live my life.
You believe in a personal God?
I believe.
No, seriously. Do you believe in a personal God? That you're going to die and you're going to meet a guy up in the sky?
Sort of like that.
Yeah. You do believe in that?
I believe I could fly.
Do you believe that?
I believe. Can I just hug you?
No, like I know you loved your mother, and I mean, do you believe you'll go to heaven and see your mother?
You'll be reunited with her?
That?
No, you know what my true belief is? That you have your heaven or hell right here on earth.
I agree. See? I think.
And
Can
then
I come
what
hug
happens?
you?
So you die and it's
In other
over?
words, so no one can touch you.
I don't want to
So
be
you're
touched.
like the untouchable. Is that
I
it?
just don't want to be hugged.
Okay.
And then I don't want to smell like your perfume all
Can we
day.
just hold hands for a minute?
No, I don't want to hold
Can I
your
touch?
hand.
Can I touch your
can I
outfit?
interview you?
How long we know each other? Do you remember? What were the years that you were back at that studio?
Oh my God! I mean, I guess
How long?
we know each other from
You
the
were
80s,
there in the
right?
early days.
Yeah, the early days.
And do you know something?
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
Let me tell you. I love your nose, your cheeks, your hair.
My nose.
I love everything about you. I love your hands, your toes.
Would you get it on with me? If I gave you the okay?
I'd rather vomit.
Is that true? Am I not your type?
No. I love you as a brother.
You would never blow me, and I could never blow you. Is that what you said?
No.
Where are you going?
No.
He's out of here.
Don't put your wig on.
No, I'm
you know, Robin was ill. I don't know if you heard.
I prayed for Robin.
Yeah,
I talked
put
to
your
Robin.
headphones back on.
Robin, needed to time
When
by
did he
herself.
talk to me?
When did you talk to Robin? She said you didn't talk to her.
Robin, I called you.
No,
and
put
we-
them on so we can hear you.
I don't know how to put them on.
Let me help.
Wait a minute.
He's saying he called me and we talked. That never happened.
You're going to break the mic. Oh, my God.
Oh, what is he doing?
He's breaking the mic. Now, Gary.
No, I called Robin. But you know, Robin.
You didn't talk
No, it's
to
okay.
me.
He's back
I called you one day at home, Robin, and I asked you out for dinner.
Oh.
You are.
That's true.
That
No.
was years ago, Richard.
Well, doesn't that count?
Dr. Anderson,
Wait.
is
there's a
my
couple
wife
of
going
things.
to live?
Richard Simmons has a sparkle jewelry line, which I'm aware of because I played his jewelry
His jewelry
appearance.
Did you watch
appearance?
it?
Yeah.
Oh, we watched it. We played it right here on the air. We loved it. We loved it.
Well, you know, I designed all that for my mother.
I know.
And so I felt that they were pretty.
How does a guy like you, who's so fucking macho, how do you know how to design jewelry for
I'm an
women?
illustrator.
Are you?
I started as a kid. I designed something for my mother, and then I'd save my allowance money and have something made.
What do you do for fun? Do you travel?
What do I do? I love to teach. I was in New Orleans yesterday. I love to
So
teach.
your work is your
class?
fun.
I love teaching.
How
I
many
love
people
making
were in the
people.
class?
That one was about 1,000. It was.
And you still keep the price low. You charge people like $12 to exercise.
At my studio. I still have my studio for 40 years now.
No, that's pretty awesome.
So I can't touch you. Can I touch anything that
No,
you've
I
touched?
don't want. You want to touch
You know,
something?
if you want to hug Fred.
No,
Well,
Robin,
Fred.
seriously, when you see Howard, do you hug him?
Yes.
Yes, he
Well,
hugs
that's
me.
different.
What's different?
What's different? She's a woman.
When a man loves a woman.
Did you recently? Were you asked to be on Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
Why did you turn it down?
Because it's hours and hours of rehearsal, and I have people to call. I have,
You got a
I have to
busy
try.
life.
I try to save lives.
Would it be good for your brand to be on there? What are you doing?
Yes, I think so.
All right. I don't want to hang out with you like this.
Okay, how about here?
Why? Can you sit down, please, so I can properly interview you?
But why won't I can't get close to you? I feel like we're in prison.
All right. Let me talk to you
Well,
about
you
it.
know, when he's on Jewelry TV, he doesn't harass the host like this.
Robin,
You know, a lot of people.
Robin.
I'll give you a fact about Richard.
And you don't touch David Letterman or any of those people.
By the way, if you want to touch something, Sal has something he wants you to touch.
Oh, God, help us.
Do you know that a lot of people don't remember that Richard Simmons won an Emmy?
I don't remember that.
Did you know that he won an Emmy? There's a fact that a lot of people was that. No, Sal. I don't want. He doesn't want to touch that.
Sal, come here.
Well,
Oh,
no.
Come here, Sal.
don't ask Richard.
Give me a
Richard,
hug.
you're going to be sorry.
No, I'm just giving him a hug.
I love you.
What did you say?
Show Richard your penis.
No, you said I love you, didn't you?
I do love
You want to see his penis?
Did you ever hug? Did you ever hug
Do you
Howard?
want to see his penis?
Did you ever hug?
Please kiss me.
Kiss him. Kiss him on the mouth. Kiss Show Richard your penis.
Get out of here.
No, seriously. Show it
No,
to him.
get out of here.
Show it to him right now.
Okay, I'm going to count to 10,
Why?
and then I'm throwing something. No, you don't want me to throw something.
Why don't you want to see his penis?
Get out! Get out of the store!
Nobody.
Get! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Get out of here.
I thought I was looking at Thumbelina.
What do you think of that?
What do you want to answer me about?
All right. I wanted to talk to you seriously about, first of all, Project Hope. I want to congratulate you on that. I happen to think it's a wonderful thing what you're doing. The fact that you built a well for an orphanage is pretty fucking great. And so
And now I
applaud
want to
that.
understand this. You say, what is Project Hope?
Project Hope is just cardio and toning and my food mover that's been around for decades. It's just all a program of exercising. You know, it's all about self-worth.
Yes.
If you don't have self-worth, you have nothing.
I don't have self-worth.
But if you have self-worth...
You know what I say, Richard, now? It's self-love.
But this one
Who
says...
says that? Robin?
I say that.
Yeah.
You have
Right.
to
Well,
love
it's about
yourself.
if you have self-worth, you'll inherit the earth. And Gaiam put this together for me, and you know...
Let me ask you, because you're so giving, and seriously, when you do all this charity work, and even when you call people every day, at some point, doesn't it become draining? Because I've heard some people with you, especially obese people, who start to depend on you so much that, like, they can't even blame you.
You become the new addiction.
It's almost unbelievable the amount of time you have to put in with these people.
I don't mind. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Look
You
how
don't
much
feel
time.
drained, or
no,
you
look
feel
how much
energized?
time you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and get here to help people.
Why do you
know.
think a guy who was, you were beaten as a child, you got into fights, you were called names. Why do you think you're so loving and giving? If you had
I think
that
I don't
kind of time?
judge people. I think that I love them unconditionally, and I think I want to help them because I helped me, and I haven't gained my weight back in all these years.
See, I always felt an underlying anger with you that I don't think you've ever addressed.
Anger?
Have you ever been in therapy?
You're talking about anger?
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
No, you're talking about anger. Is that what you want? You want to see anger?
No, stop.
Fine.
Stop.
You want to see anger? I'm going to tell you anger right now, because now you're going to see it.
Don't you take apart the
You're
studio.
going to see anger.
I'm going to bring Salem with his penis. If you just screwed up my entire deal here.
Look at me.
No, your cleavage is showing.
Just tell me that you love me.
I do love you.
Tell me how much you love me, like on a scale of 1 to 10.
A 1. A 1. I love you. A 1.
Is that true?
Oh my goodness, I don't even think you can call that a 1.
I don't
I'm
love
not
you.
loving what you're doing.
I don't love you a 1. You know what I love you?
We love the sinner, not the sin.
No, you know what I love you? I love you a 15.
You do?
Stop that, Gary.
Gary, what do You're going to knock us off the air.
No, we're not. I love you an 18.
All right, well, thank you. All right, now let me
Going
interview
up
you.
as
I want to talk about your jewelry line, and I want to talk about RichardSimmons.com and all that other stuff.
Gary, do you love me?
I do.
Now watch this. Watch this, Howard.
Kiss him.
No, look.
Kiss him on the mouth.
Now look at that. How nice.
Wow, isn't that nice? That's nice. Well, that's nice. That wasn't hostile. Richard, you...
what is all this stuff? It's unnecessary. What is
You
this?
should take that. It's Mambo. You'd like it.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a perfume for you. I
It
bought it
is?
for you, yeah.
No.
No, it's a cologne.
Is this yours?
Yeah, it's a delicious flavor.
Hi.
It's cologne.
No, there's something wrong with this.
No, there isn't.
No, it isn't.
Wait a minute. Hey, I'm
Were you
Dixon.
bullied as a child? Were you bullied?
I'm going to just tell you one story that's going to make you very sad.
Go ahead. Give me a story.
When I went to the bathroom, and you close the door to go to the
mean here?
bathroom.
Okay.
No, when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
They put lighter fluid under the door and light it.
Who's they?
Oh.
In high school.
The other students?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Why? Because you were...
Because I was fat, because I was different, because I sang songs, because...
Were you joyous as a kid, or were you...
Joyous, very. My whole
when
life
kids
has
are
been...
lighting the bathroom
my
on
whole
fire.
life has been, can I make somebody happy? Can I make somebody laugh?
I know you love women, and I know I know you fuck tons of broads, and that's
Yes.
your business.
You know something right
But
now.
were you
I'm leaving here.
Were you
Well,
perceived
Dick
as
Simmons does.
effeminate as a child?
Yeah, I was perceived more than effeminate, different, a little silly.
You didn't try to disguise when you were in high school. Did you try to tone down your natural?
I tried, but wearing my mother's heels to class.
No, you come on, be serious.
No, I was me. I always was me. There's a lot of people.
This is you.
There's a lot of people in this world that are afraid to be themselves.
Are you hosting the Pride Parade? What did I read?
No, I'm in the Macy. I'm in the
The
Thanksgiving
in
Day
2013,
parade.
Richard appeared at an LA Pride kickoff party.
I went there and taught a class.
You did?
Yeah, taught an exercise class, and
Was that a great day?
gave a lecture about the smoking and the drugs and the drinking and how it was going to age them, and that it's okay to have a good time, but not like this. And then I said to them, you have parents that cry themselves to sleep every night because they're worried about you.
When kids would light the fire.
Under the stall door.
Did your mother and was your father dead already?
No, I never told my parents.
Why?
I mean, I used to be hit with a baseball bat in elementary school in the head until I fell on the floor. But I never could tell my parents. You know
why?
What, the thing is,
why did you tell your parents?
Why didn't I?
Yeah,
because my father was 50 when I was born. My mother was 38, so I didn't want to do anything to upset them.
But don't you go to a parent for protection? Don't you think that is something? If you had a child, wouldn't you?
I had to deal with it on my own.
You did?
I had to.
How did you deal with it? Did you fight? Did you physically fight?
No, but words are the most powerful weapon. So this guy kept hitting me in the head with the baseball bat for a long time until I just said to him, I'm bleeding. I've done nothing to you. But both his parents were alcoholics. So, it's the family
tree. And you felt bad for him?
I felt very sad for him, but he came home and his father was drunk. And
Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I began in Lafayette, Louisiana. Then I went to Florida State, and they sent me on an exchange program to Florence, Italy.
Did life get better for you when you went to college? Did you suddenly get accepted? I mean, it sounds like a horrible, horrible childhood.
Well, I mean...
Did you get accepted into college?
You find the people in your life that accept you and love you unconditionally. But sometimes you have to go through a lot of people.
Because back then, people weren't as accepting as they are now.
Yeah, well, you know what? We live in a world now that's not very accepting. I hate to tell you that.
No, it's not.
You know, I mean,
but a
you can
little
go,
more. It's some places.
just a little more. It's like our country doesn't treat seniors the way they should be treated. You know, we see an obese kid and we yell at them and call them names. That's not the way to do it. I mean, last week I put like 30 kids under the age of 18 on food programs, telling them like, "Oh, are you getting bored with this conversation?"
No. I was actually,
it's
thinking
like
it was nice.
I'll say, okay.
I think this is the most honest you've ever been.
Yeah, no fried foods for 30 days.
Right.
Red meat once a week. You know, portions. I write everything down.
What did you have for breakfast today?
I had a little Raisin Bran because I had to get
move your bowels. How many times a day do you move your bowels?
Okay.
Seriously.
Now we're getting too personal. You don't want me to come over there, and then you talk about my bowels. Okay.
This is how he gets close.
No.
to you.
I
don't
want to hug. Wait. Does Howard want to see you? Does Howard not want to see you?
I want to thank Richard Simmons for coming in. I want to
Where is he?
Wait, no. For more information, Richard, I don't want to hug.
Did you see Jurassic Park?
Let me thank you first of all, and tell people for more information on the Richard Simmons.
What is Richard there for? What is he there for?
Let me do this. On the Richard Simmons project, Hope.
Okay,
and
you can go to the website.
What?
HopeUnlimited.org.
Hope
and
Unlimited.
That's where I'm building the wells and everything.
Good for you. And RichardSimmons.com is another place.
You know what? You're not aging.
No, I refuse.
No, I'm being serious, Howard.
Yeah, aren't you nice? Thank you.
Just a minute.
I don't want to kiss you.
I didn't ask you to kiss me.
Yeah, but you're moving in like you want to kiss.
I want to look more into your eyes, because when I'm in your eyes, it's just an ocean of love.
Oh, that is just so silly. That is so
Okay, when you're with your wife, do you say romantic things?
Yeah.
Like what?
I said something
Like
romantic to her.
What?
I said
Like what?
The other day I said thank you for marrying me.
Okay, I asked you if I could do a charity event with your wife, and you laughed in my face the last time. I don't like people to laugh in my face. Do you want to find?
Wait.
Do you want to find a dead? Do you want to find a dead horse in your bed like The Godfather?
Can I just say something? You're spitting all over me. You must calm down.
Okay.
All right, listen, Richard. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you came. No, don't touch my hands.
Okay, here.
Thank you. No, don't touch my scarf. Don't touch my shirt. Don't touch anything on me because I don't want to smell like your perfume all day.
I don't have perfume on.
You do.
I took a shower.
No,
I have.
Perfume.
Maybe the soap had a little.
I just want to say thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
And I wish you luck.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, and I wish you luck with Project Hope. All right?
I want you to say one little romantic thing to me.
All right. Okay.
No, see, just a little something. It has to be long.
I told you I like you. You're a good guy. All right?
That's not enough.
That's it.
No, that's not enough.
Stop it. Stop
Just
it.
one, I'll leave.
You have coffee breath.
I didn't drink coffee. Okay, listen to me. Look, I'm not going to touch you.
We're too close.
Okay, all right. Well, how's this?
All right, thank you.
Wait, how's this?
No, right. Stop it. All right, I'm going to end this now.
Is this uncomfortable?
Yes, it's uncomfortable.
No, just say something romantic to
All
me.
right, I think you're a very good person. I really,
That's not
truly
romantic.
do. I think you're a great guy.
What about my face?
What about it?
I'm saying...
What am I going to say about that
Go
face?
ahead.
That
You're,
fabulous face.
Don't say any... Oh, no, I know what you were going to say.
What?
No, I know, and that would be hurtful.
What?
We've been getting along so well right now. Why?
All right, I'm going to say something romantic, okay? You want something romantic? I'll give it to you. You have beautiful balls. I wish I could tongue your balls. All right, you want to get romantic? Let's go. I wish I could.
That was so unnecessary.
What?
I'm not.
You just said let's do something romantic.
Come in here and you say those things too.
I wish I could take my tongue and run it up your balls.
Gary,
is that romantic enough?
Just say something sweet about
what?
me.
Do you think that's romantic, Gary?
I do.
Yeah.
I wish somebody
You're
would.
in trouble.
I wish somebody would say that about my balls.
Okay,
What do you think of what I said to you? Does that turn you on?
I think it was horrifying and disgusting.
Why? You wouldn't like that?
Yeah. Let me ask you.
That is not wrong. You said you wanted something.
Maybe 15 to 20 minutes more therapy.
No, stop.
I'm
going to say
serious.
something nice.
Okay.
You have a happy face, and I like that. Okay? All right. That's it.
Can I have one little kiss? Can
What?
you act like
Are
you
you
just...
insane? Stop
Wait,
it.
can I
don't want to kiss you.
Okay.
All
Wait,
right.
can I have a little...
I want to thank Richard.
Can I have a handshake?
A what?
A handshake.
No.
No.
Would a friendly hello
He can give
do
you
it?
a fist bump.
Shut
You
up.
want a fist bump? A friendly fist bump? No, don't touch my hand like that. Stop it. You're killing me. You're killing me.
It really
You're
hurts.
going to make the break like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just say this. What if I just lick your hand?
No! Richard, I do love you. Get over there. Get over there.
And now Planet of the Apes.
Richard Simmons, everybody. And please go to richardsimmons.com and go to... What?
Project Hope Unlimited.
Project Hope
to
Unlimited.
help me with our children.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. The great Richard Simmons. And thank you, Richard, for being here. I love it. I love you.
Sal, you've shown your schlong to so many people over the years. Where does this rank? I mean, what's going through
Number
you?
one. It was amazing. What a great feeling.
Are you a little upset that you watched the
two
schmegma?
greatest moments in my life is when my children were born and showing my penis to Richard Simmons. I feel so good. And I kissed him.
Are you regretful that you didn't have more schmegma on you this time?
No, this was fine. This was just enough. And I've never had a masculine man, like a macho man, look at my penis and throw something at it. It was pretty wild.
I'm going to the bathroom. Do you have to come to the bathroom?
Well, I just wanted to hear what Dick Simmons thinks about Howard Stern.
I love Howard. If he was not married, I would marry him. There you go. I would just marry him. I love him. I can't think of too many people I can say that about. It's all white, like...
Turn on the light. It won't be white. It'll be even whiter.
I don't know if you want to get the Eric Stoltz thing, how he was supposed to be the Marty McFly character, and then he was dropped after 4 weeks of filming.
So if I can comment on that, what I read in Rolling Stone was he was doing Family Ties, and he was working on Teen Wolf. And he said he had to put the stupid makeup on every day.
Yeah.
And just so happened in the same town they were shooting Back to the Future, and Chris McGlover was a good friend of his, and they went out one day, and he said he went back to his trailer, and he goes, I'm fucking in this shitty movie, and he's in a fucking Spielberg movie. And then 3 weeks later, they call him, and they go, hey, Stoltz is out, you're in.
Wow.
And they said they even thought about, they originally had him in mind for the part all along.
Wow.
Last thing is...
So why'd they get Stoltz?
That never is explained in the article.
Michael J. Fox is here. I just had a bizarre thought, Michael. Hey, good seeing you. What's happening?
You had a bizarre thought?
I have bizarre thoughts every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But if the show... Good to see you. If the show is about... if the show's about a guy with Parkinson's, which you have...
Yeah, I'm cheating.
But there are times... Well, no, you're not cheating, but I just thought about this. There are times on the show where you have to portray Parkinson's, but if you're not having any symptoms at that moment, then you have to pretend to have Parkinson's.
You have to act them. It's funny. You're the first person that's keyed in on that.
Yes.
Yeah, there are times when I have to fake that I'm symptomatic, and it's strange. It's confusing.
It is confusing because, you know, you're playing yourself in essence. You're playing a guy who had to leave television because he's diagnosed with Parkinson's, which, by the way, I would imagine most people don't even know how to react when they're in the room with you. Like, do people start acting like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sad, I'm so... Is it like a bizarre sort of change in life?
People that don't know me do, but people that People that know me know I'm pathetic for a million other reasons.
Because I always think of you as like your
They should be saying I'm so sorry all the time.
Yeah, right.
exactly.
People should have been sorry before you got Parkinson's.
Yeah, they really should have been.
Yeah, were you a bad like I don't want to say a bad guy, but like you even dropped out of school when you were in the 11th grade.
Yeah.
Like that's sort of badass to do something like that. When you go to your parents and you say I'm dropping out of school.
Yeah, my father was really cool because he was a military guy, and then he was in the police department for a while, and he was a no nonsense guy. He was a no BS guy, and he thought acting in show business was really for weirdos and fairies. And
yeah,
and so when I went to him and I said I want to drop out of school and move to the States and be an actor. He really surprised me. He just looked at me and said, "Well, if you want to be a lumberjack, go to the goddamn forest." So he drove me down.
Wow, that's pretty nice. That's something you didn't expect, but fathers can be tough. I thought you were from a showbiz family. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because it seemed to me you came on the scene really young.
Yeah, I was when I started Family Ties, I was 20. But I'd moved down to the States at 18, and I'd gone through 3 years of like the kind of requisite. Eating plain red macaroni and sleeping and ducking the landlord and losing my phone and all that stuff.
When you got the job on Family Ties, it was sort of a miracle, right? Because Brandon Tartikoff, who was the head of the network, it was on NBC, right?
Yeah.
He said he didn't want you. You were too short. You didn't look right. This is what I heard.
Yeah.
That you didn't look right with the cast.
Well, his line was to Gary Goldberg, who produced it. Gary was defending me and trying. After hating me, Gary hated me at first,
right?
And then I got back in with him, and then he became my champion. He wanted Matthew Broderick, and Matthew wasn't available. That was the story of my life back then.
Right.
I found out about things after Matthew turned him down.
Is that debilitating as an actor when you find out the role you got was just turned down by a bunch of other people? Like, don't you want to feel special, like you were the only guy who could play that role, or you didn't care?
As long as the check's cleared.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't bother me too much because I was just a punk up and coming kid, and but when Gary was fighting for me with Brandon didn't want to hire me, wanted to fire me after the pilot.
Wow.
And he said, I can't see this kid on a lunchbox.
Wow.
And so then later on, after Back to the Future hit and stuff, I had a lunchbox made with my picture on it.
Sent him one?
And I wrote, "Here's for you to put your crow in." and he was really sweet. He kept it on his desk for the rest of his life.
I love stories like that. Everyone who has some success in their life has a story like that there was always one guy who told you were never going to be successful. You mean you got as far as shooting a pilot? And Brandon Tartikoff wanted to take you out of that show. Yeah,
because I essentially looked weird. I didn't look like Bobby Sherman or.
Yeah, but in a way you did. I mean, you were this cute, young-looking guy who girls fell in love with.
What does Brandon know is what we're learning here.
Yeah, right. Isn't that so with network executives and their thoughts?
Well, that's one of the cool things is that Brandon is considered, and rightly so, like one of the geniuses of television.
Right. He was.
And he was.
Right.
But yet he thought I was no good. And then he became another champion of mine.
Well, of course. I mean, when you think about it,
it was easy once he did.
When the show went on the air, it was a hit pretty much right away. I mean, it built, but it did well, right?
Well, we were kind of like, we had a following, and then the Cosby Show came on. They put the Cosby Show in front of us, and then we were
huge.
America's second favorite family.
Yeah, and the show was originally written for Meredith Baxter Birney, who was it was really her show. You were sort of like one of the supporting characters,
right?
And not only did you become not only did you get the job, but you became the central focus of the show. It became your show.
Yeah.
So at what point does Brandon Tartikoff walk into the dressing room and say to you, "Man, was I wrong about you? Please forgive me. I am embarrassed"?
Well, he was so great. He was such a nice guy, and he came in about 84.
Oh, I love that.
And he really and then we would have lunch all the time, and he was just such a great guy. He started in Chicago, I think, doing like theme packages for doing the programming on a local station, and like having Gorilla My Dreams week with all the Gorilla movies, and he was a carnival guy. He was a real show business hustler.
And this guy Gary David Goldberg, he is that his name? Gary David Goldberg? Yeah. He what a great guy. When a network president says, "I want this kid off the show, get him the fuck out of the show," and then he sticks by you, man. I mean,
Gary's amazing. Gary just passed away this summer, and he was an amazing guy. And
how old a guy was he that he died?
He was 68.
What did he die from?
He had brain cancer. It was really quick. He felt ill last Thanksgiving, and then he was gone by the summer.
Were you close with him even to this day?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah. I in fact, did the kind of controversial memorial thing at the Emmys. I did a tribute to him.
Yeah, I didn't stick all the way through the Emmys.
No, it was. I mean, I did one of those tributes, and it was to my great friend, but it was a bummer. It was kind of like, you know, the Emmys, and then every 10 minutes, just when I got rolling and funny, then one of us would come out and say, "My friend died."
Right. Yeah, it was a weird show like that.
It was a little weird, but I was happy to get the chance to talk about Gary, but it was a bummer.
Are you nervous going back on network television in the sense that, like, the ratings game? That
I've been pre-disastered. I mean,
what do you mean?
I mean, I'm used to the like a long time ago. I was talking to somebody about you know. After my diagnosis, I was trying to figure stuff out, and I said, "I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop." And they said, "Idiot, you have Parkinson's. The other shoe already dropped."
Right, the shoe dropped.
The shoe dropped. So
both shoes have dropped.
Buck up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Were you angry when you first got your diagnosis? Like, I would be. This is not supposed to happen to me. I'm on a major role in my career. I've got a great wife. I've got a family. This just doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, I had that reaction. I had that, like, no, let me come back in the room and deal with the fact that I'm Michael Fox, that this isn't happening to me, that I'm not an 85-year-old man.
Right.
And the way that he put it, too, when I was diagnosed, he said, he told me I had Parkinson's, so I'm dealing with that, and then he said, but don't worry, you have another 10 good years left to work.
Yeah,
and I was 29 years old.
Right, unbelievable.
Wow.
So and that was 20-something years ago. So
and you know, and people, like, right away when you came out with it, I remember some people were angry you didn't tell people right away. Everyone had judgments to make. I don't know why. And then they decided too that this guy's going to be dead in a year. You don't die.
Right.
You just have to live with the symptoms, I guess.
And you just it was really strange because everybody had an opinion about it, and that kind of really helped me because I realized how bullshitty that was.
Right.
That the only opinion about it that mattered was me.
Yeah.
And it was funny too because I testified in front of Congress about funding for Parkinson's and really early on and I didn't take my medication because I wanted them to see what it does to a person.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people had opinions about that. How dare he not take his medication? And I thought, how dare I not take my medication? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, what's it to them?
What do you have to do with
the guy I got pissed off at was Rush Limbaugh, and I was so angry because you were. I remember the story was. It's been a while. You were endorsing a candidate. I think it was a Democratic candidate.
I was endorsing a thing, pro stem cell, so whoever was pro stem cell.
Right, and thank God you were. I mean, when George Bush was president and this ridiculousness and restrictions on stem cell, I said, if this guy had a son or daughter with Parkinson's or a major disease, he'd fucking want stem cell research.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the same argument with abortion. Yeah, if his little girl got knocked up or raped, he'll squire away somewhere and get her an abortion. Don't worry about it. You know, it's all hypocrisy. But Limbaugh went on the air, and he blasted you because he said, "Oh, in the TV commercial, you are putting on your Parkinson's."
Right.
Now, you're a classy guy because you really acted like it just didn't bother you, but I bet in private it did.
Well, I mean, it's like he was just being a bully. He was the thing about it is he wasn't smart about it. Anybody can say anything, and I'm entertained by it if they're smart about it.
Right.
And there's some humor with it, but this was just like the worst part of it was, come after me all you want, but don't like get on camera and shake and I mean that's somebody's mother you're making fun of.
Right.
It's not me. It's and I just viewed him as a bully and just ignored him. But
have you ever run into him?
No. We don't travel in the same circles.
No. But, you know, it's funny, like in show business, you run into people, you know, because you're at events and things. I mean, I don't know.
Have you ever run into Rush Limbaugh? Nobody knows where he hangs out.
I've not run into him.
You've not?
No, I don't know where he is.
No, I wouldn't. Listen, who do I run into? You had ran into like years ago in the street somewhere. You were like buying a hot dog or something. I don't know what was going on.
My favorite story about you is that my son, who's now 24, when he was 10, he was a big Magic fan, and so we went to see Penn and Teller
at
the Beacon. and it was his birthday, so he had a couple little friends with him, like 4 or 5 little friends. And you were sitting behind us.
Oh, that's right.
So somehow I got better tickets than you, which was amazing.
You had great seats. I was
but
jealous.
you were behind us, and then afterwards, all the kids were saying, "How much did it cost you to get Howard Stern to come to Sam's birthday?"
Yeah, look at me. I'm like when you hire the Muppets or something. Yeah, it was so weird. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, that was like 100 years ago. There's a couple things I got to ask you about your career before we talk about your new TV show. So when you were doing Family Ties, while you were doing that, you got the job to do the movie Teen Wolf.
Right.
Right? You're doing Teen Wolf, but you had auditioned for Back to the Future, and you didn't get the part in Back to the Future. Well, Eric Stoltz did, I heard.
Yeah, well, what happened, I didn't audition for it. They'd come, I didn't know this, but they'd gone to Gary Goldberg, and asked if I could get out of the show to do Back to the Future, and he said, "No, are you crazy? We're on a roll, and I can't give him up." And I didn't know about it. I didn't hear about it. In fact, the only connection I had with the movie was I was shooting Teen Wolf in Pasadena, and location scouts came for Back to the Future to check out the locations of the same street that we were shooting on, and I knew Crispin Glover, who I had been on a show, and I knew he was in this movie, and I was really pissed that Crispin had this great Spielberg movie, and I was wearing all this hair on my face, doing essentially a metaphor about puberty.
Right.
And
were you pissed about doing Teen Wolf? Did you like doing that movie, or did you think it was crap?
No, I went into it with my eyes wide open. I thought it was really low budget, so I thought we were doing good for the budget we had in it.
Why did you take that movie? Because you were on a major role. Your sitcom was huge at that point. Why did you take Teen Wolf? Just because you wanted to break into movies? You wanted to break into a movie.
Yeah.
And so you did it. It was a big hit.
Yeah, it was a hit because it followed Back to the Future. I mean, it's hard to figure it standalone, but
right.
But yeah. So what happened was, then they shot with Eric for 5 weeks, and I guess it just didn't work. They weren't getting what they wanted.
Those stories are so weird to me. They shot for 5 weeks with Eric Stoltz, who's a good actor, certainly
Great
capable.
Actor.
What do you think went wrong on Back to the Future with him?
I just don't think he was cheap and goofy enough. I just think that I have no shame, and so I was willing to do the eyeball rolling and the double takes and the.
Spielberg must have had. Someone told me Spielberg had you in mind when he was going to do Back to the Future.
Yeah, and they went to Gary, and Gary wouldn't let me on. And then they went back to Gary after shooting 5 weeks with Eric and said, "It's the last half of the season. We're shooting mostly at night.
Right?
Can we jam together all the night shoots so he can do Family Ties in the daytime?
Can you
do
imagine?
Back to the Future at night?"
Can you imagine if Gary hadn't given permission to do Back to the Future, which is just such a pivotal part of your career? I mean, it was huge. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, maybe that's why you remained friends with him.
I never would have known because
he never would have told you. I could never hold you back. Like if I was in Gary's shoes, I couldn't live with myself if I held you back from doing a Steven Spielberg movie.
I think he was happy to have the second opportunity. I think he was happy to have the second opportunity to let me do it.
Because he should have let you do it in the first place, shouldn't he have?
And I mean, it's hard to say because he had been waiting a long time to have a hit show, and so I mean, it's tricky stuff. And
why do you think he never told you that?
He didn't want me to be disappointed.
Right, because it would have broken your heart that you weren't in a Steven Spielberg movie.
It would have upset me in a way. I mean, I would have still been grateful to Gary for the opportunity. And what I said to Gary was, I won't let you down. I'm not going to do this movie and have it do well and then bolt.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to stick around. And I stuck around for 7 seasons.
Yeah, you did, which was really good of you because after a success like Back to the Future, and it's a franchise picture, and probably at that point in your life, when that movie comes out and it's huge, everyone in Hollywood probably wanted you for films. Most people would have done a really scummy thing and split the TV show.
It never occurred to me because Gary was just so good to me, and it was.
I remember even thinking, like, what the hell is he still doing on that show? Like, he could be
there's a big movie star on TV.
Yeah, right, yeah. What's he doing, you know?
Yeah, I had to delay running my film career into the ground.
What do you mean? Did you run your film career into the ground? Do you think you played it wrong?
What happened was he got all muddied by my diagnosis.
Yeah.
I panicked and signed a 3-picture deal, and then didn't have a choice of movies I wanted to do. And
you mean you got the diagnosis for Parkinson's? You told you have 10 good years,
yeah.
And so you said to yourself, "Shit, I better do as many movies as I can now and pack it in."
Yeah, and then I realized that wasn't the best strategy. But I was never one of those guys that, like, people talk about their career.
Yeah.
And career. I mean, I was an actor. I was a schmuck.
Right. You didn't think it all through.
Yeah,
Was it some master plan?
It was like if I was smart, I wouldn't be telling Mallory to get off the phone.
Yeah. But if you know, in a way, look, we all don't know how much time we're going to have with anything.
Right.
So the Parkinson's forced you to make a bunch of quick decisions.
Yeah.
I'll grab everything I can at that point. Because of the position you were in, you probably could have taken your time and picked and chosen a bunch of different things. But I remember a couple of really good movies after Back to the Future.
Yeah, there were some good movies.
Yeah.
It was a strange time because, like I said, the guy told me I had 10 years left to work, and I didn't know.
What a terrible thing to go through.
Well, it was funny. It was like being the analogy I was making is it's like being stuck in the middle of the road with like, cement feet, and a bus is coming, and you don't know when it's coming, and you can hear it, but you don't know when it'll be there, and you don't know how hard it'll hit. And then I realized it was stupid to I mean, eventually over time I realized it was stupid to be waiting for that. That I should just go on with my life.
But you didn't know that then. I mean, how would you know? They described this sort of weird sentence. You're gonna like who knows how, this is gonna screw you up and it's gonna happen, and so right away you panic. Did you go into therapy right away? I'm talking about psychotherapy.
A couple of years later, I did.
You waited a couple of years.
Yeah. Well, I quit. It's hard to explain. My first reaction to it was to start drinking heavily.
Did you?
I started.
What's heavily?
Well, I mean, I used to drink to party, but then I was drinking alone and just drinking to just not be.
Every day?
Every day.
So you were self-medicating?
Yeah. And then I quit that, and then...
How did you quit it? Did you go to AA?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? So you went to meet, like someone said to you, look, it's getting out of control.
Yeah.
And you probably were like, well, who the fuck cares? I've got Parkinson's and my career is...
Well, no, I mean, all I had to do was put it in context of my family. I had a young son, and I was married, and I didn't want to screw that up. And so then... Once I did that, then it was about a year of like a knife fight in a closet, where I just didn't have my tools to deal with it. But then after that, then I went into therapy, and it all started to get really clear to me that.
What did you learn in therapy? Like, how did it get cleared? Like, hey, this isn't a death sentence, and I can have a life.
And it's just one. Just take one day at a time. Just whatever happens, don't project. Don't. And the other thing is like when you said to people like get all. They don't know how to act.
Right.
After a while, I figured out that it doesn't matter. I'm just who I am.
But were you embarrassed at first? Like when you couldn't control your body, when you couldn't control, let's say, your handshaking or something. Were you embarrassed or ashamed?
No, I was just frustrated.
Frustrated, yeah. When you were sitting out on the sidelines, like, okay, so you decide that's it, I can't act anymore. You walked away from show business. Was that torture for you? I mean, because you love acting.
Yeah, it felt kind of like it just felt helpless. It just felt unfair in a way, but I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Well, helplessness is the worst feeling ever.
Yeah.
Like when we feel, we're under some sort of magical illusion that we're not helpless, and then it happens, and you just fucking choke, and you go, I'm in a situation now where I'm useless. I can't do anything about it.
And that's when it happens. That's when it gets better, because then you realize I don't have any control over this. I don't have, and so fuck it. just be happy for what's going on, and then things started to really turn the other way. Then I got my marriage got great, and my career. I started to.
Why did your marriage get great? Because all of a sudden you realize, wow, this person really has my back. She's like with me.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I really appreciate her for maybe the first time.
And people have this
Did
idea.
you expect that she was going to take off the moment there was trouble?
I didn't know, but she said she was in, and then I didn't believe that she was in.
Right.
And then it became clear to me that she was definitely in. She had my back, and she's been amazing. But people have this image of her that she's like this rock. And she's not like this stoic champion. She's like this cool chick, dude, who like could have bolted, but she didn't.
I think that's what people don't get about relationships. Yeah, especially guys in Hollywood. You realize that there's tons of women out there and trading in and all this. But if you have a woman who really cares about you and loves you, there's nothing better than that.
And laughs at your jokes the 19th time around. We make the same joke, and Tracy says I'm on a loop and it's getting shorter.
How's this affected your kids when they saw you going through this in your life? Because, you're sitting at home going, shit, I'm a major fucking actor. And now I'm like in self-retirement.
and I'm a young guy.
Well, my son was really young when I was diagnosed.
Yeah.
And my daughters were actually, my twin daughters who are now 18. When they were born, that was when I was on the upswing, when I was feeling good. And it was so cool because it was one of the big decisions with Tracy and I was whether to have more kids.
Right.
And then we had more kids, and it turned out to be twins, and it was just like this great affirmation. It was like, well, cool. And then they've grown up with it their whole lives. I have an 11-year-old, and so I'm just shaky dad.
Right. They just know you that way.
If you ask them to describe me, I think one of the last things they'd say was I had Parkinson's.
Is it physically painful, or is it just like... I mean, I don't know much about the disease, honestly.
It's not physically painful like itself. I think if I have a rough day and I'm like contorting into strange positions after a while, and my muscles kind of like complain. But
right.
Oh no! I mean,
is it exhausting?
It can be.
Right.
But everybody. The thing that I learned, and the thing that I like about the show, is that it's about the fact that everybody has their own bag of hammers. Everybody has their own thing.
When you decided to come back and do a TV show, were you worried about your health? Were you like, you know what, man, this is going to be a grueling schedule too? Because doing television on that level, and you're the star of the show.
Yeah, I was a little concerned about it, but I thought about it. I've been doing like The Good Wife and other shows. Dennis Leary's show I did.
Yeah, Dennis Leary's your good friend.
Yeah.
How close are you with him?
I've known him for quite a while.
Yeah, good dude.
How'd he get to be your friend?
Yeah, well, how come I'm not your friend and he is, really? I mean, don't you think I should be your friend?
Yeah, you're
really.
my friend. You're my friend.
Yeah, but you know.
I've just known him for a long time from how do I know him?
Yeah, how do you guys hang out?
He
Maybe you don't know him. Maybe you just started hanging out.
Maybe it isn't Dennis at all. Maybe it's some other guy.
Like the wives get along and you guys all get together and you go on vacations and
his
things?
wife is fantastic, yeah. And we do go on vacation.
Like you have a bromance?
Yeah. Well, we flat out have sex.
You have sex. Oh, actually, it's gone further. And your wife doesn't consider that cheating because it's a dude.
No,
it's a guy. Right.
I heard the weirdest thing. That you were in some, and forgive me for not knowing the details entirely, but early on in your career, you were in some, I don't know, indie movie or something, and almost everyone who was in that movie, I think you shot it in Canada, has Parkinson's.
It was a TV show I did in Canada called Leo and Me, and like 5 people. But believe it or not, from a scientific point of view, that's not significant.
You don't think so?
Well, I mean, it is from a personal point of view. And
wait a second. Everyone on Leo and Me who was in that movie, or whatever it was, TV show, has Parkinson's?
5 people out of a crew of however many, and it's definitely like something.
Don't you think
it's interesting?
I mean,
but it's just a coincidence.
Don't you think you and I should go study that and maybe do something scientific with that?
Well, we thought about it, but from a scientific point of view, it doesn't constitute. But yeah.
Me, you, and Dennis Leary, we'll go in a lab and we'll figure out what's going down here. Maybe we'll come up with a cure. You know what I mean? Let's stop bullshitting around.
Those 3 scientists will definitely crack the case.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Are they getting any closer to a cure? I know you raised tons of money. You've raised something like $380 million for Parkinson's research, which is awesome. And I'm sure people do appreciate that a lot. Because everybody knows somebody with Parkinson's. A lot of people have it, right?
Yeah, well, it's over 1 million in the States, and God knows how many worldwide. But
are they any closer to finding a cure?
Yeah, we are. The thing is that I kind of learned when I got into it is that the whole system is screwed up.
Yeah.
And so we had to kind of reinvent the way it's done.
Because people don't talk to other people, scientists don't share research.
It's like silo. It's like academic piles on top of government, piles on top of pharmaceutical, and it goes straight up and it doesn't go forward.
So frustrating, right?
So we're trying to find a way to tip the silo over, make it a pipeline, and get information moving through. And we're really doing a lot of.
I mean, I'm no scientist, as you know. I was fart man. But it seems to me, if we got all these guys talking, and these stem cells seem to do something. It seems something.
And there's stuff like gene therapy, and the other thing that we're doing is gathering information that wasn't gathered before. We're trying to find a biomarker so that we can identify, because by the time I was diagnosed, 85% of my dopamine-producing cells are gone by the time I show symptoms.
Wow.
So if we can figure out a way to figure out who's going to have it before they have symptoms, we can find a way to retard progress. And
right. If they could have identified that even in terms of you being an infant, if they could identify that, then you probably never would have symptoms.
Right. We find a way to treat it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I got to invent that.
Yeah, we're working on that. So we'll bring you in. We'll bring you in to close to the closing strokes.
Imagine I invent a cure for Parkinson's. Boy, I'd probably go down in history.
finally people would accept you.
So the Michael J. Fox show, did you want to call it the Michael J. Fox show, or is that a little intimidating?
It was a default thing. It was just like anything we called it, people went, "Oh, that's a Michael J. Fox show."
Right.
So we figured,
yeah, might as well go with it.
Might as well go with it, and I think they figured like they're paying for it, so they might as well call it that.
What are we looking at in terms of competition? Anything major?
2.5 Men.
You could beat them. Hey, wait a second. That's sort of weird. 2.5 Men. Yeah, they're ready to be knocked off, right? You can do it. You're the king.
I have a hard time thinking of TV as a blood sport, but it is a blood sport.
It is,
so I
isn't
might as well get used to it.
Oh, it's awful.
And so we're out to kill them.
Will you check the ratings the next day?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be traveling, but I'm sure they'll call me and say, your career's over.
you're out. Remember that retirement you took? Well, you're back in it.
You've done yourself what Parkinson's couldn't do to you.
Yeah. And they shoot this thing like you got to memorize a whole script every week, right?
Well, but we shoot one camera film, so
you do.
We take each scene as it comes on and then knock it off, and we don't do it again. Whereas like with 4-camera film, you rehearse it all week. And
who's your lead in? The Voice?
Our lead-in is going to be Sean Saves the World.
Sean Saves the World? Does that do well?
It's new.
Oh, it's new.
Yeah, I was going to say, nobody knows what that is.
You got to follow The Voice.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Well, I'll make some calls. I know all of them. They love me over there.
Once you get the Parkinson's thing figured out, then
yeah. First let me straighten out your TV career. That's way more important than curing Parkinson's.
Yeah, it's an immediate concern.
Does Parkinson's make reading really difficult when you have to read your script every week?
It makes reading the newspaper hard in the morning. It's like rattling and.
Ay.
But you get used to it. I mean, you just.
What a challenge. Sex still good?
Sex is great.
That doesn't ever get affected.
No, that's. I mean, the only thing I always say, the only thing about sex is deciding who's going to be the agent of motion.
Yeah, who's moving faster? But yeah, right. You get some new moves, I guess.
Yeah.
And what about the kids? Are they going to be?
Do that again? I can't do it again.
That just happened. That was spontaneous.
That just happened.
Yeah. Do the kids want to be actors?
My youngest probably, but my older ones no. My son Sam is got a job in kind of quasi real estate and
he's doing real estate.
Well, he works for a company called One Fine Stay, which is sets up luxury houses for people that travel. So if you got a big apartment on Fifth Avenue and you want to stay in London, and they'll hook you up with an apartment in London, and you can rent your apartment in New York. And
are they afraid they're going to get Parkinson's? There's a biological component, right, that can be passed down genetically?
They don't.
They don't have it.
They don't have the gene. We know about a few genes that LERT2 and alpha-synuclein, and they don't have.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So the show goes on. I hope it's big and successful for you. You're such a good guy. I mean, it would be great. And you, and so let me get this straight. It's the Michael J. Fox show, but it's about you as Michael J. Fox leaving show business and then having to raise a family?
Well, it's about me as a character named Mike Henry, who's a news guy. We wanted to find a way to be famous, but not be like ultra famous. And like in New York, people know their local Chuck Scarborough, whoever. They love the local news guys, and they're kind of revered.
Yeah.
And so he's one of those guys. And the story is he was doing that. He got diagnosed, and like me, he said, "Oh, I got to change everything." So he left his job, and then 5 years down the line, he's like, what am I doing? I'm driving my family crazy. I'm at home. I'm not doing anything.
Right.
And I might as well do my old job. So he goes back.
Oh, so he goes back. Yeah. Was NBC nervous hiring you because they were afraid you were ill or it wouldn't go over because you had an illness?
I'm sure there were some insurance issues, but
are there really?
I mean, I'm sure that they had to buy some insurance, but no, they were great. They've been great to me.
That's great.
And the great thing is, like, as long as I play a guy with Parkinson's, I can do anything.
Right.
I just can't play a guy who doesn't have Parkinson's. I can play any kind of guy.
You could be Batman with Parkinson's.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd watch that. I don't give a shit.
I can be Hamlet with Parkinson's.
What an idea. Michael J. Fox. Check it out. Oh, here, a couple of people want to talk to you real quick. I don't know. I heard you had a timeout, so I have to make sure I hit that. Scott, go ahead.
A time limit.
A time limit, yeah.
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, Howard, it's great to be on. I recently got diagnosed with Parkinson's, and I was in the pesticide industry for about 15, 20 years. And I was wondering if Michael J. Fox's foundation has done any research on that.
Don't you think like everyone who gets it, the part of the process you go through is like, okay, now I got to figure out what caused this.
Why?
Yeah.
Was it the movie? I mean, you probably went, hey, wait a second, that TV show I did in Canada, everybody got Parkinson's, or you start to go, I work in the pesticides. The point is, you'll never know.
What I didn't hear him say. What industry did he work in?
Pesticides.
Yeah, I'm not an expert, but I would say that probably has something to do with it.
Scott, let me ask you a quick question. Were you in the TV show Leo and Me at all?
No, but I tell everybody the best part about Parkinson's is you ain't got to try to whack off. It just does it for you.
Is that true? When you beat off?
He's going to sit and forget it. Well, you don't control the rhythm, so... no,
it's probably like being with a woman. It's like you can't control your own masturbation.
It's like a bad hand job.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
When you masturbate, your hand just goes out of control?
Well, I don't do it the frequency I did it as a younger man, but
right.
But yeah, it just goes. I'm saying.
That's crazy.
It's like brushing your teeth.
That's a whole new thing every time.
And brushing your teeth, you just kind of lock in a position and then it goes.
I heard a beautiful story that Muhammad Ali called you personally.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years ago that was.
That was about 10, 15 years ago.
10 or 15 years ago. And he said to you quite simply, we'll get through this together.
Yeah. He said now that you're in the fight, we'll win. It was just an amazing moment.
Yeah. I would cry. The story gives me the chills.
I did cry.
You did, yeah. I can see that. I mean, what a gracious thing for him to do.
Yeah, he was amazing. I've met him and been with him many times since, and he's really in rough shape now. But
he is.
Yeah.
But
don't you think he got his Parkinson's from the fight game, from getting?
Well,
but again, you don't know.
It definitely had. I'm sure that kind of. Getting punched in the head by Joe Frazier can't be good for you.
No.
But yeah, this is the thing. Like you say, do I wonder what? I personally don't wonder what caused it. It doesn't serve me.
Right.
I got other stuff to do.
I get into the blame game with all my stuff, all my personal shit that doesn't go right in my life. I have to find something to blame because I think it gives me control.
Yeah, and that's the big lesson for me. Was like I said before, was realizing that I'm along for the ride. So the thing is to make the best out of it, and I'm able to do this thing with the foundation and give people that have it some assurance that someone's doing something.
You want to talk to
and
Eric?
It doesn't really matter how you got it. You got it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to talk to Eric, the actor?
Yes.
All right. All right. Eric, please don't go on and on. Make a statement and that's it, or a question.
I just have a question. I was wondering if Michael J. Fox thinks that there will be more and more characters in movies and TV shows with disabilities anytime soon.
Yeah, we've gotten Eric a whole bunch of roles. He's in a wheelchair and stuff. We've landed him a few parts. So
that's great. Well,
he sees this as Eric. What do you want a part on?
This is a stepping stone.
This is a stepping stone for Eric now that Michael's on a regular television series.
Well, I mean, I hope so. I mean, I think what I think is cool is that we should not only should there be more actors with disabilities in shows, but they shouldn't play the soft piano music and do it in slow motion and.
Right.
Get all. I mean, people with disabilities can be assholes too.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I treat Eric like an asshole. Right, Eric?
Eric is an asshole.
Yeah. Right.
He acts like an asshole.
I love people say, "Why do you love him?" I said, "Because he's a regular guy. That's it." Eric, I'm working on getting you in the James Caan show. Forget about it. I don't think Michael's looking for you. One last question from Mike in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Michael J. It's an honor to speak to you.
Thank you.
Do people with disabilities want to befriend you and stuff now? I mean, like they come up like they think they should be your friend?
Well, they are my friend.
They are your friend. Everyone is your friend.
Everyone's my friend. It's easier that way.
I like how everyone calls you Michael J. Fox, too.
Yeah.
Like no one just calls you Michael.
Except in Thailand. When I was in Thailand, they called me Micro J. Fox.
Micro J. Fox.
Micro J. Fox.
I can't say the X, huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike. What's up?
Hey, Mike, I'm wondering if you ever looked into deep brain stimulation, and is that an option for treatment for you? My wife worked in a center that did that kind of stuff.
What is that, brain stimulation?
Yeah, it's where they implant electrodes in your brain, and they kind of syncopate with the misfiring of your.
Would you do that?
Well, I have not done it because on my best day with medication, I'm better than
that.
But that's a great thing, and it's helped a lot of people, and it really is. It's a remarkable thing, and I don't rule out doing it. I did a brain surgery when I was younger.
Oh yeah, I remember reading about that you did brain surgery.
And they kind of burned a lesion in part of my brain to retard the symptoms on my left side.
Did it work?
It did, but it didn't stop the progression on the other side.
Yeah, right.
And so I don't want people in my brain too many times. When the air hits your brain, it's a weird deal.
Yeah, it's scary. It really is.
We know somebody who had that, Howard.
Who?
Paula Schneider.
Oh, she did? I didn't know
she
that.
has one of those implants.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a cool thing, and you have kind of like a little chest pack under your skin, like a pacemaker.
Wow.
Like a battery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen.
Hey, brother, you're an inspiration to people everywhere, Michael. I want to thank you for
Oh,
what
I thought you were talking about me.
You're an
Michael.
inspiration too, Howard.
Yeah, he's okay. I'm more of an inspiration, though. Let's be real. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
I don't like when people don't compliment me. Well,
It's this other
anyway,
guy.
Michael, it's so great seeing you. I wish you a lot of luck with this show. The show is called The Michael J. Fox Show. You must tune in. It's a show that deals with Michael.
And Tracy's, there's 2 episodes.
Tracy's in it?
Tracy's in one of the episodes, the second episode that airs on. We have 2 shows on Thursday night, and she's smoking hot. She plays the sexy neighbor, and she's.
But you didn't. Tracy could have played your wife in the show.
Right, but then we'd be doing that at work and then going home and doing that in life, and it would just be.
Was there any thought that you said, hey, you know what? It wouldn't be bad to get some hot chick to play my wife so I can end up in a couple of fucking bedroom scenes with her? I mean,
I didn't go through that thought process, but I was happy to have Tracy on the show, and I asked her if she wanted to do the show,
right?
And she said no, it'd be easier not to, but could she show up and do a cameo every now and then? And I said, yeah, great. And we wrote this part right away of the sexy neighbor who comes on to me, and
oh, no kidding.
And she was great.
Yeah, Tracy looks pretty good, man.
She's smoking hot.
Yeah, she really is. She keeps it together.
She's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't care how good she is. If she hit the wall, you'd have to unload her. She kept herself together, right?
She's amazing.
She really is amazing.
Yeah, she's a great person, but it doesn't hurt that she's the hottest.
Yeah, and you went through the shitty period in your marriage too, right? Where you just kinda...
early on when I quit drinking and.
Did she give you the ultimatum? You quit drinking or I'm leaving?
What was cool about it is she just looked at me like, "Is this what you want? Is this you want to do this?" Because and it was like indifference, which was worse than being pissed.
Right.
And worse than being upset. It was just like.
That is a cool way to approach a person who you're married to. Like rather than like start moralizing and telling them what to do, just like, "Hey, is this really the way you want to go?"
Yeah, it's just because our paths will diverge.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Listen,
it's all good. It's all good.
Hey, your co-star.
Do you stay in touch with the people from the old series?
Yeah, we unfortunately the last time we got together was because Gary passed away, but we stay in touch.
Do you?
Yeah.
I figure everyone like after a show you just say, "Hey, fuck you, I don't even want to see you anymore."
Just leave them.
Any project I'm ever involved in, no one ever seems to want to get together. Your co-star in your new TV show is the woman who plays Hank's wife in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Has she told you how the show is going to end Breaking Bad?
No, she hasn't.
Are you
she
a
won't
fan
give
of it?
up the information?
I've seen it a couple of times. I haven't seen. I got to watch the whole thing. I got to do the binge thing.
Oh man!
Yeah, you got to binge it.
I watched a couple of her episodes when we were casting, and she's just fantastic.
When you left show business, was it hard for you to watch TV or movies?
I didn't think about it much, but I didn't watch a lot.
Right.
So you're right. I mean, there was some connection there.
Yeah, because I mean.
What do you do when you don't watch movies or TV?
Yeah, because we couldn't function.
You try to synchronize your masturbation.
Yeah. Listen, that probably took you a long time to figure out.
I went into the desert for 7 years and figured out how to masturbate with Parkinson's.
Right, like if you're having a bad day with Parkinson's, you could actually like kind of smack your penis like with it, like with your hand and hurt it.
Let's put this puppy to work. Let's get this guy on the job.
Are you still involved in AA? Because if you're in it, I'll go just to see you.
I go to meetings every now and then. But
tell me what those meetings are. Are there more famous people like you too? A couple of famous people.
I can't.
You can't even say. But
it's supposed to be anonymous.
Give me a wink if there's famous people, and I'll just go check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you a call. I'll say you don't believe who's here. Get down here right away. Bring your autograph book.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I want to just go to a cool meeting.
Take some selfies.
I remember when Sam Kinison was in AA. He'd come in the studio and start telling us who was at his meeting, and I go, Sam, you're not supposed to do that. He goes, they don't care. I go, no, they care.
Sam was amazing. I remember being at Sam's house one time, and it was above the Sunset Strip, and he was standing on the balcony. He had his arms crossed, and he said, "It's like house sitting for God."
Yeah. Well, I remember I was over at that same house, and he had a pool, and he couldn't believe he owned a pool, and he was actually renting that house.
Yeah.
And he looked at it, and I look at the pool and there's steam coming off the pool like a tea kettle boiling.
Yeah.
And I go, Sam, what are you doing? He goes, I keep the pool at 100 degrees. I love it hot. And the whole pool. I mean, I can't even imagine the money that was being wasted going up in the air because it wasn't that warm in L.A. that time
It looked
of
like
year.
the cauldrons of hell. I remember that.
Anyway, Michael J. Fox, check out the show, and you will see Michael with his hot wife playing his hot neighbor. And I hope she's nude in it, even though it is.
We worked on that. Next
hot
episode.
outfit, yes. Thank you so much for coming in. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
So, Michael, I know you mentioned you run into Howard every now and again on the street, but to sit there across from him, watching him do his craft and interviewing you, did it differ from what you expected going into it?
It was really like sitting at the feet of God, of Buddha. He was great. Howard is a genius and a great guy, and it was really a pleasure to be on the show finally after all these years.
What do you think makes him such a great interviewer?
He's a great listener, and I mean that's the secret to it. And with all the stuff that he's doing, he's saying something. He's actually listening. He's got to calculating the last thing you said and figuring out what to say back, and it's always smart. And I'm just a fan.
Do you think he's misunderstood in the public eye?
I don't think he gives a shit. Which is the way to go. You don't give a shit. No one has any control over you.
That's right.
You know, Back to the Future, my favorite movie. Love them, watch them every night. All through training camp.
You got a few TVs, so you can see in your house.
I like when the guy get rich. Biff.
Yeah.
Get rich, get the sports book and get rich.
I have the sports book, and you win every fight.